Yeah, I know we lost touch, but I'm still here. We were young, we were kids, it was something rare. I told you everything, but when it all burned down and you were left with nothing, did you question God or did you see it coming? Come on, oh come on, yeah. When it all burned down and you lost my number, or you couldn't even call, didn't know if you recovered or not. Come on, when it all burned down and you were left with nothing, did you question God or did you see it coming? Come on, come on. You were someone I trusted with all my heart. Always understood where I was coming from. You cared about me, but when it all burned down and you lost my number, or you couldn't even call, didn't know if you recovered or not. Come on, come on.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, we got ourselves tonight more 5v5 1v1 duels on the evening. This time around over for the region of NA. Yesterday, actually got ourselves quite a lot of games. I started to kind of sort of look over them very, very quickly. And I actually was like, oh, okay, I can mark this down as like this got this theme, this got that class playing, this guy did this thing one time. And it's like, whoa, that's actually really, really good. Like sometimes I'll go through them and I'm just like, some of the ones I can easily kind of like, I guess, add a theme to, right? Like Paladin, 4 kills, Big Blaster, or like, I don't know, Throwdown Mage, 5-0, or like Shadow Priest 5-0 or something, right? Or Warrior Rogue, very close duel kind of deal, right? Whatever theme you can find. Sometimes I can get like 2 or 3 of them, and then the rest I have to really look through and just like really try to figure out like, okay, what should the title for this one be? What should be thumbnail for this one, right? What should I really try to highlight in the duel? All of these are highlightable from EU. They were fantastic. Tonight, though, we got ourselves NA duels. This time around, groups are going to be listed over in the LFG window in just a moment. How you boys all doing? Wes, Jay, Cran, how you guys all doing? Welcome back. Hopefully we got all the regular boys in here tonight as well. Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited. Hopefully we'll get some kind of the class changes tonight, by the way. I've been seeing a lot of people on WoW Twitter talking about how they're hoping that PvP gets some adjustments this week. Like, apparently the ladder is a bit stale for 3v3s. And they're just like, yo, SOD is getting updates after updates after updates. Can't retail get an update or two? I think they're saving a lot of the big stuff for March. But like, it'd be kind of nice if they were to do like, hey, let's do a bit of a retooling this time around for classes. Give everybody a bit of a chance to like start pushing stuff or whatever, you know what I mean? Because everybody's like, you know, might as well go for Glad Mountain now. That's a pretty good time to do it. Now's a pretty good time to start going for it. Rank 1 pushes out a little bit later. But if you want to get yourself Glad stuff, you might as well start doing it now. How you guys all doing though? Hope you all having a good one. I was about to let myself in a dungeon. Was that a plague fall just now that I saw? I'm pretty sure it was, dude. Okay, we're set. Oh, man. Just got my melee runes on the hunter? Hell yeah, guy. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, they're getting nerfed though, aren't they? They're nerfing them quite a bit. I actually got to do a run of Nomer the other day. Actually, specifically yesterday, Middle Specialist. Nice. Is that the one where you have to hunt down after dudes to like find the rune? Is that like the Dark Rider hunting rune, or is that the that is right, Middle Specialist? Because I remember highlighting the trap rune and that one. I don't remember which one has you hunting down after like the Karazhan homies. Turns out 10-year-old computer can't play WoW, so my journey joining NA is a lot longer. Oh no. Oh no. It probably can play Classic, right? At least I imagine it probably can play Classic pretty well. But like, yeah, it's it could definitely be a little rough, let me tell ya. It could definitely be a little rough, depending on like your hardware setup or whatever. Ran 40-man raid group with a 40-man raid getting 07. Oh, that's kind of cool actually. 40-man raid, all grabbing at once. That's actually solid. All of you can get the tag and everything, or do you just like have to spawn like 4 versions of them or whatever, or however many like 4 5-man parties. Either way, that's awesome actually. Yeah, one rider, even if they're higher level, I guess like a 40-man raid, they're not winning. They're not living this. That's 40 people, 40 pets, 80 bodies to fight against. Yeah, not happening. Everyone gets attacked by loot from one spawn. That's actually so good. You can just like one-shot them then, because I imagine they just die in seconds, as long as everybody gets like a tag on it. Or do they actually take like a second to go down with 40 people? That just seems like a lot of people and a lot to coordinate all at once, you know what I mean? The fact you guys actually could do it is kind of nuts. Happy Saturday, everyone. What's up, Forsaken? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one, my man. Hope you're doing good, my dude. Let me try to see if I can start getting the groups, what is it? Squared up here little by little. What do I invite, man? Do I invite Bold? Body? Chicago? Hey. Duels Night? Warlock Agent? Hey. Good. Want to join NA Duels today? Let me ask my homie. It's weird. Why is Kreiser on NA? Oh, I don't know. Hey, Bold, wanna join? Okay, he's not tall actually, so I'm chilling. Possibly? Chicago says possibly. Okay, so we don't have a guarantee with Chicago, which is interesting. Does Dyer want to join in? Hey, Dyer. Want to join 5V5 1v1 Duels tonight, friend? Should I ask Dragonblade? I feel like I tried asking him last time. Hey, 5v5 Duels friend tonight? Let me ask him anyway. I'll see if he's down for it or not. Fools me healer only, I think. Oh, hey, Duels tonight? I mean, I was the right person. I did. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hey, Duels tonight? See if you're down for it. Trickster is... Who's Trickster again? Lamaso? I can see if I could ask him, potentially. After he's out of his arena or whatever. But yeah, groups are listed. If you guys want to join up, they are listed right now over in the LFG Raids Legacy section. Seems like the GSE add-on would help make controller viable. I still suspect I'll be going to end up quitting. GSE, the game, like retail at the very least, actually has native controller support. I would show you, but if I did that, I kind of just cut. It would kind of break some of my keybinds and whatnot, because it kind of like swaps out your loadout into controller, and I think I gotta exit the game and come back in to like fix it or whatever. But the game does have native control support now. Like if you end up like trying to go for keybinds and stuff, like you wouldn't need an add-on to make controller work, unless maybe you're talking about like classic. But like if you were to plug in a controller, like an Xbox controller, into USB, like when you move around with like the move analog stick, your character will just kind of like turn naturally and will move without the camera with the camera like slowly adjusting. It's hard to like showcase what it would look like. I would have to plug the controller in, but I feel like I'll end up just breaking a lot of my like keybinds for duels and stuff. But yeah, and then we'll let you use like A, B, AX, YB on the Xbox to like use abilities and whatnot. And then I believe you could also do controlled like left trigger, right bumper, right bumper for like almost like a shift modifier. Also, there's down, up, left, right, right? And there's like native like mouse control as well with a controller. Yeah, GSE lets you do super macros essentially. Super macros. Okay. I don't know what GSE then apparently. I guess I don't know what GSE is at the end of the day. But yeah. But if let me actually look it up. Hold on, let me look it up. WoW curse add-ons, GSE. GSE, Advanced Macro Compiler. Chaos Judgment, Chaos Crusader Strike, Blades of Justice, Combat Consecration, Combat Crusade. Oh, what the hell? Hold on. Are these things allowed? Because what does it do? Advanced Compiler for WoW. Unlike WoW macros, it doesn't get hung up on the success or failure of current actions. It just sends commands to the WoW and most of the next line. This allows the creative approaches to overcome some of the limitations of the macro system. Wait, so you just basically plug in all the paladin abilities here, like they have an example, right? Judgment. So we'll try Judgment. If it can't, it'll just move on to the next ability. Then we'll Crusader Strike. Then we'll Blades of Justice. Then we'll try Consecration. Then we'll try Crusade. I guess the Wings. Then we'll try Wake of Ashes. And then Temple's Verdict whenever it's available. Or is it just like, or so you just basically spam one ability to like get builders, spend it, builder, spend it, builder. Is that what it is? I don't really understand it, I guess. I'm switching the wrong scene. What's up? Alright, how you doing, my guy? Hope you're doing good, my man. Invite. Alright, we got Traz in here. Yeah, get me in. Yo, I got Chrysler in too, dude. Let's get Cry, my man, in these duels over for the region of NA. Well, let's get an invite, man. Let me see if Spart will be interested. Hey, Spart. Hey, Spart. Spart. I can't spell his name. Interested in 5v5 duels later? See if he'll be down for it or not. Worth inviting either way. Does Body Count want to join in? On a DH? Oh, dare PDFs. We could probably get him in, maybe, yeah? I haven't said Body Count in these duels in so long, man. I whispered Chills. I don't know if he said anything. Trickster is errorless. Hey, errorless? Wanna hop into some 5v5 duels tonight, friend? Hell yeah. How you doing, my guy? Welcome. It's been a while since I seen ya. Let me switch this over and give it an assist here. Hey, Dal. Problem not tonight? All good, fam. All good. Keyboard broken? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna ask you broke a keyboard. I'm just not gonna ask. Oh, man. Alrighty, so we're still trying to see if we can put this group together. Does Connect want to join in? Hey, Caneric. Wanna hop into some duels tonight, friend? We also got to do some twos, Kenner. We got to do some twos, man. We got to get some games going if possible. I asked Direwolf, right? Yeah. And then if Grace Lawman pops out of his what's it called? Dungeon, I can maybe hit him up too. You say body? Oh no, oh no. Body count? Oh no, dude. I said body. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Is that even allowed though? That's a good question actually, which is why I was like, wait. That's why I was like, wait, it goes through like scripts and stuff or whatever? Like, yeah, I really don't know. That's a good question. Is that, because I was like, is that even allowed? I even said something along those lines, like when I first read it, I was like, wait, is that even like real? That's a good question actually. I guess if it's an add-on, that would have banned it a while ago, right? But who knows, right? I wouldn't trust that since it's running scripts and stuff. Yeah, I mean, is it running a script? It seems like it just replaces your macro when one string, like when one string fails, it just goes to the next string, almost like it replaces the macro. It goes in the add-on folder. It just goes in the add-on folder. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess if it's it would have been banned, right? Like if it wasn't allowed, it would have been banned, right? Hey, Blaze, wanna join 5v5 duels, friend? See if we can get this group fully filled out. We still need like 2 more bodies for this one and another one go. What's up, Mike? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having good, my man. Trying to see if we can get some 5v5 1v1 duels over for the region of NA tonight, boys. We need 2 more for this one, and we'll need to make a second group real fast. Blaze, yo, let me know when to invite. Yeah, let me know when to inv. So we'll still need 2 more, and we'll still need a 5-man as well. Is anybody else making another group? Oh, Chills is making a second one. Beautiful. If you guys want to join my man Chills, you can as well. 5v5 1v1 duels, second one is created. I need 2 more for my group, and we need 4 more for Chills, and we'll be good to go. So you guys get actually a couple of choices here. You can either roll with Chills or you could roll with me, and Chills is back in the DK too, so that could be huge actually. Let me see if Trickster wants to join in. Oh wait, no, I already asked him. Was it it was who was it? It was somebody up here, right? Crazed Llama. Let me see if he wants to join in. Dudley. Hey, Crazed. Wanna join some 5v5 1v1 duels tonight, friend? And we got Blaze in here, so we'll get a 5th and that'll be, or 4th for this team. Your group has been delisted because someone in your group is silenced. Huh? Scotty Audie is silenced apparently. Okay. Interesting. What did Scotty Audie do? Wait, someone silent and this group XD I gotta do it. Wait. I gotta go hopefully get back soon. Yeah, we starting up right now. Yeah, so I need to find a way to... Is it actually not gonna let me? Hold on. If I try this... No, delisted because someone in the group is silenced. Oh no, Scotty Audie. Scotty, what'd you do to get in trouble, my guy? Okay, so we'll need a +1 without LFG listing. It's okay, we could do it. If you are interested, I got a spot left in my group. Chills making second group here real quick. All right, I'll let Chicago know if anything. I also need to see if we can bust out Chills out of here. Yeah, I'll let Chicago know. If Chicago takes over this group, that'll be perfect. But I have most of you guys that are not really anyway, so it will work out. Does 10 want to join in? Duels tonight? Not a social shuffle players. Probably, man. Honestly, like that's probably where it came from, didn't it? The solo shuffles. You got one of those games where somebody's trolling and you're just like, you know what? Man, get this guy out of here tonight. Get this guy out of here tonight. You know what I mean? Get him out of here. All right, I'm gonna probably make Caneric lead here if possible. Let me know when to end. Let me know when to end. And I'll make Caneric lead here, I think, unless like Chicago takes over. Otherwise, we'll try to see if we can fill out Pills groups. Play 2 solo shuffle non-toxic words sent to specific players, not making the blues funny. Bro, yeah. So, dude, people take solo shuffle real seriously. Then again, right, you're just trying to like push, you're trying to play, and if let's say somebody in your group like trolls pretty badly, like I doubt that they're like it's the first game ever and they're just like, oh, they're just toxic out of wazoo. A lot of the times, like you'll have nice people that just absolutely just like lose their cool. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna like it's still not great. I'm not a fan of it, but like even the nice people are gonna be broken and lose their cool, man. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. Okay, so we need 2 more for Team Night King in Chicago. Beautiful. Okay, other team needs +2 and we are good to go, boys. Gonna wait for them real quick. As soon as I get them filled out, it'll be good. I want to see if I can invite anybody else like to join their team. Hey, body count. Hey, body count. Interested in doing some 5v5 duels tonight? Because we got Chrysler in here, man. Warlock Agent. I like that name a lot. I like it a ton. Yo, that'd be the best if Chrysler just goes for like a 1v5, and I'd just be like, you know what? We don't know who this Warlock is. No idea who this man is. And so, like, just so I could at the end of the video reveal, like, it's been Chrysler all along. The guy is on a day. What is happening? Because what is happening? What is? All of a sudden, just you hit me up. I was like, hey, you doing some arenas? I just want to get some threes. Need one more, actually, so we're good. Hold on, if they get body count, then they'll get to 5th, and it'll be chilling. Dal, I come with an apologies about this stuff with the body. We'll just say it was a joke, right? We'll just say you were memeing around, just like water under the bridge, yeah? The game won 5 rounds, had a DK full PvP gear, just bum rushing back line and getting snipe everyone. So is the Death Knight basically running down mid? Man, I would think that would be the last class that would run it down mid. Usually it's like the rogue, the warrior, or like the demon hunter, or a monk. But Death Knights usually hang back, so if a Death Knight just bum rushes them and just get clapped, oh no, dude, oh no, because how's he gonna run out of there, right? He doesn't have any escape tools. What's he gonna do, Wraith walk back? Good luck. I just went 3-3 in a healer different matchup. The 0-0 healer, what's me mean? Cursing foul and threatened me to find my address. Yeah, easy report. Bro, that's the thing about unhinged healers. I don't understand that either, right? Like, that's like a lot of the times where you go for 3-3 back to back with solos, and that's usually where you don't get like any rating, which I think this should change. I think if you win at least 3 games, you gain some kind of CR, because people end up in that kind of situation a lot where like their teammates or the matchups are just like, oh, the best you could do is 3-3. And the game is like, well, you won 3 games, but you lost 3, so you get nothing. I feel like they should change it so you earn CR unless you're losing like most of your games. That's the only time when I think your CR should be affected, either with a nothing or in a negative. That's how I think it should work. I feel like that would maybe lead to like win trading, but like, I don't know, man. I just think 3-3 should still get rating. If you're playing a higher MMR than your CR, this is where I think you should still get a rating, even with a 3-3. Just my opinion, right? Because sometimes like you're playing your very best and you're doing really, really well, but like your matchups are just unfavorable even if you're trying your hardest. Or like everything is going fine and then your healer just doesn't press his bubble, right? He has Bob, he has bubble, he got dotted, he doesn't have a cleanse, and he's just like running into the room and just melts like a snowman on the 4th of July. Like, what are you supposed to do, right? How is this your fault if you're just like doing everything you can, right? You got your kicks, you got your CCs. The Warlock dots your healer, presses Dark Glare, your healer runs into the room, Bubble and Bob are all active, he's not interrupted, not kicked, he's casting, and he just dies. Like, how is this your fault? If you're playing super, super well, right? And they have metrics to find out how well people are playing nowadays, right? Based on like the actions that they take. Like, what? Going 3-3 already gives the conquest. That's enough of a reward for breaking in my MO. I don't know, man. I think you should get some rating, like even a little bit out of it, because there's so many times you get a 3-3 back and forth, and like you did the very best you can, right? Like, this is where I think like personal play needs to be rewarded. Like if you play well but your team doesn't, like the player should get something out of it, right? If you do the because it's a team-based game, but you should still reward like that solo progression. If you're better, like if you go as a player and you're just absolutely getting carried and you're straight up trolling, I don't think that player should get, like if they're actually just getting carried in the solo, I don't think they should get that much rating, right? If they just go in and everybody did everything for them, I don't think they should be able to get much rating. I don't think they should be as high as everybody else. You know what I mean? I think they should be that part of that, you know? Dalaran, hurry up. What do you mean? What do you mean hurry up? What do you mean hurry? Hurry. What do you mean hurry? Dal, hurry. What do you mean? We're waiting. What's up, OG? Top G, I do, my man. I don't get so follow. Dude, I like solos. I like solos. I think the additional solos isn't the worst thing in the world either. Man, let's get these duels ready. Yo, as soon as Chill gets +1, we golden, bud. We going. Ask people, text, chat, come in. Do you have any homies you want to invite, man? I asked everybody, unless Destroy Hope wants to join in. No, that's Azal. Never mind. He doesn't really PvP. At least I don't think he does. Kuros. Hey. Hey, Kuros. Wait, I can't spell your name. Wanna join 5V5 1v1 Duels, friend? Just go ask your homies. Who? Like Azal? Oh, does Nicholas want to join in? Yo, hold on a second. Hey, Sensei. That's actually the rhymes. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? We got a spot open. What are you spamming over here? 1,000 people waiting to press this. No way you asked all of them. Some of them, dude, I used to have like a separate EU and a separate NA friends list. Like a lot of them are EU. They're literally in a different region. What am I supposed to tell them? Like, hey, I know you're playing on a different region, but can you find a way to break reality and just like come play with us? I blame Atho. Dude. We can't fill up groups because Atho's in chat, but Atho just won't join. Why won't you join, Atho? I blame Atho. Hey, at this point, 10 blames Atho. I can't believe you, Atho. How dare you? You're hanging out in chat, but you won't join us on the different region 5v5 duels. This guy, man, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Look, Cryzy joined us. He actually did. He actually plays on an A now. I'm surprised to me, but cool. I'm actually cool with it. But straight up, I have Cryzer, and his account is on an A. Like, I think he transferred his account from one region to another or something. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. Blame Atha 2024. Dude, I can't actually legit blame Atha. He's got the best memes out there. Like, the funniest memes ever made. Alright, so Nicholas didn't respond back, which I'm a little sad by, but it's okay. It's okay. It'll be fine. Do I ask Ampix, man? I feel like we never had Ampix join these, but I think he usually just kind of like does his own thing or whatever. I just made an account, still main EU. Oh, okay. It's funny because it's the same real ID, so I couldn't really tell what it did. But I like it. Def gotta get some games in together, my guy. Yeah, me and Cryzer definitely gotta get some games together, especially while he's like still fresh on an A, trying to get him geared, get some tweets done, grab maybe like a random healer or whatever. Or if Chicago, if you want to heal us, that'd be cool. So we can all be playing with homies and whatever. Imagine living in EU instead of an A. I can't, dude. Yeah, I mean, honestly, can't. How dare you? How dare this few people not break reality and just duels? I know, right, dude? Oh, the audacity, just appalling. Hey, Sensei, nice name, locking that down, dude. Hey, Sensei actually does sound kind of good, honestly. You know what I mean? It's got a rhyme in there too, and everything. But yeah, if Curtis hits me up or if Nicholas hits me up, then we'll get a +1 in. But unless, hold on, does War want to join in? Hey War, wanna join 5v5 Duels, friend? I'll just ask him anyway, dude. Oh, for the last few couple of times I asked War, he wasn't down for it, but maybe this time he'll be like, you know what, I'm feeling it. You know what, I'm down for it, because we just need a +1, man. So just ask like random guy way out here, like a Evoker maybe, Shroom maybe, or Crange potentially. Just got home, gonna be AFK. Sorry, I'll go. All good, my guy. I'll log on. Oh, let's see what I gotta do, my man. Yo, bring that Shadow Priest, man. I actually want to see how you play that, or if you want to play Rope Mage, whatever you want to do. But last time we played some Shadow Priest for like a little. You know, after watching SP play Shadow Priest yesterday, I know you got a Shadow Priest, and I remember you just getting like a fatty, I don't even know what was it, Shadow Word Death or Shadow Word Pain. But I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to see that again. The amount of burst damage Shadow Priest could do just out of left field too, just wild. We're healthier, have more gentle mother nature, and less crime. I imagine in parts, in places, but imagine they're both like, I imagine both like the entirety of EU and NA are probably more similar in the overall. I guess if you were to say gun violence, yeah, NA probably wins it. But if you were to say violence, like UK knife violence probably can rack up some numbers, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like if it were to make it more generalized, we're probably not all that different. That's what I'm saying. I mean, when it rains all the time. True, yeah, where it rains constantly. Paying cats for said is nuts. Oh, dude, I kind of want to give it a go now too. Yeah, I'll talk back and say no. Yeah. You got a group set? Are we chilling or just waiting for Seawork for now? But yeah, I could try it. I'm really bad in duels. Whatever you want to play, man. Honestly, play whatever you like. Yeah, whatever you have fun with. If you want to just bring a mage and just blast on that thing, honestly, whatever you want to have fun with, my guy. Play whatever you like. But 5-man, perfect, beautiful. Okay, hold on. Okay, we gaming. I need to make Caneric lead. Beautiful, and we pop out. Spectator match. Caneric and Night King 5. Good old Nagrand to start it off with, man. French of the Kings of burning cars when it comes to violence. Wait, isn't there still riots happening in France? Like, I'm not a geopolitical kind of like, I don't really know what's happening outside of my backyard kind of guy. Not really as much anymore. But isn't there still riots, mad riots happening in France right now with farmers? Dude, they go hard. If anything, French farmers go absolutely monstrous, dude. They go hard. Wait, I need Audacity. Where's that thing at? Isn't it? I'm French, by the way. Yeah, Bragg, you can tell me, like, hey, is this still riots over there? Is everything on fire or is it overblown? Can I see some clips on X, Twitter, whichever one you use? I use Twitter. I call it Twitter still. I feel like I use Twitter. Switch Rich. I'm gonna talk about the French here. Oh no, Braga. We don't ignore Braga. Braga's a good boy. Bad Bunny back in as assassination. I like that tabard. That's the Missa Pandaria thing, isn't it? But on this set, it matches so well. That looks so good. We got some Scotty first out here as an Evoker, playing some of that developer Evoker versus Tradic. Trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a go. Shield of himself immediately. Scotty with the Shroud. If anything, he got himself immunity to CC, but not immunity to death. Just trying to see if he can cut out Tradic for a little bit. I think maybe trying to see if he can put him out in the open. Looking for a Rune, but doesn't quite get it. Looking for a Living Flame. Offensively, defensively, trying to get himself a proper sleepwalk go. At some point, he's definitely going to have a go. Trinket out for Tradic. Trying to just keep the pressure rolling with that Crusade. Scotty maybe actually just in trouble. I think it's just over. Did not give him much of a chance at all. I don't even know why Chicago went over there to flag that man. I actually have no idea why. Did he say something to you? Do you know him? Huh? Chin gonna be up next as he's trying to see if he can get himself a go as well. Tradic just took that Crusade, ramped it up. The Evoker was not given a chance to really do anything. I think it was setting something up, but it was like setting up, and it just kept setting up, and at some point it was just the Paladin just like, well, I'm ramped up fully, I'm just gonna take it over the finish line. Big hunt out of the Demon Hunter as our Hands of Freedom is up for Tradic. Matarect up for Chinfu with an Ivan. Tradic does have a bubble, maybe looking to use it, does go to use it as he goes for Warbreaker to Chin. Chin dropping down Darkness, doesn't want to stay in, kind of sort of wants to stay in. That's gonna be full immunity out of Chinfu though, might actually be okay. Hold on, stun. Does he have a stun to follow up? He needs someone right now. He's not in a great spot. Got him some big blade dances. It's going to be another big rush. Rushes back in. Fall blades right over. The Demon Hunter and the Paladin both go down. What is that wake of action? That is so good. Both of them just cleave past one another. That's actually so... I love that. I actually thought that was really good. Chicago on this team. Is it going to be up next? Ready to go, but not quite there. Hawk is over here too. Chill Pills in the back. Sea Dark on a gorgeous, gorgeous mount right there. Tier, is it going to be next? No. Bad Bunny and Tier. Warlock maybe? Is it? Who's next? Is it Warlock Agent? Possibly? Maybe? I think I'm still trying to figure out who's going to be next. I don't think they really had it like figured out after past like the Evoker, the Paladin, and the Demon Hunter, right? Chicago next? Chicago versus Tier, subtlety versus enhancement, catching them with a root immediately with Primordial setup right after Lightning Bolt, sending out the Frost Shock to follow. That's actually, I think, as good of a setup as you really can get as an hit shaman. If you can deny the rogue the proper opener, like maybe it'll be okay. Cheap Shot got him so Blades does get knocked, but it doesn't go for a step, actually does end up kind of delaying his go. Wall up for Chicago for that secret technique. As long as you have yourself someone to deal with a secret, you should be okay. Got himself plenty of survivability with a Guardian, could focus on the offensives. That's going to be Cloak of Shadows out of Tier. Actually, Chicago's the one backing up out of there with the Lassa onto Tier. Root after catching up a little bit of healing. Next secret technique could be very, very deadly. Does go for the vanish. I believe a Flame Shock should still be on him. So Chicago, if you're careful, maybe you can still catch him. Root Totem doesn't really pick him up back up, but it does get a slow. Although it does actually get a slow. Gouge, he's setting up a Kidney Shot. Big Zap available for Chicago. Does have a Raptor, but that's still a big secret technique either way, though. Trinket for Chicago in between of those stuns, though, which is super, super unfortunate. That is going to be very, very not in a great spot for him right now. Tier with yet another vanish, unless Chicago maybe gets him out in the open. Could go for an interrupt. He's right next to you. You gotta have yourself a go. You gotta find a way to end this duel right now. Gouge by Tier. Next Kidney Shot, I think, is gonna be the end of ya. Unless Chicago has some way to at least cap up on full health. That or maybe a way to disrupt Tier mid-burst, like a Stun Totem. I don't really know. Trying to get a root, does land it. Tier has the calm points needed for a Kidney Shot. Trinket just for the last knockback. Does not go for the step. Does have a bit of a delay for Chicago. That may actually be a good thing. I don't know if you got a burrow or anything. Secret technique does a bit of damage, but not nearly as much. Gouge yet again by the rogue. As long as he's got the pillar and gouges and Kidney Shots, he should be for the most part okay, I believe. Here, Chicago does have a wall backup. And the rogue catch himself a reset. Is it a clean one though? Flame Shock's not on him. So he does get himself a full redo here. Chicago at the very bare minimum can catch up a little bit of health. And maybe pick up eyes if they want to. Honestly, going after the eyes may not be the worst. If you could catch Tier around the pillar with a root, at the very bare minimum, you could like, let's get him out in the open. If you could go and drop a Stun Totem on top of it, that could be nice for a setup. Should be able to see the rogue around the corner, knows exactly where he's at. If you can bait the rogue on the far side, root does land it. Primordial without getting Kidney Shot or nothing. Got the pets and everything available. Last to follow, no trigger for the rogue. Do you have a big zap to follow Raptor? It's a lot of Raptors. Oh, big zap to follow. Oh no, Chicago got himself a huge hit there. Tier with a Warlock Hellstos is the duo of Warlock of their team. Gouge onto Chicago, does have a knock, step is available, doesn't pre-wall this go or anything. But he does go for a wall before the secret technique goes through. That's actually really good. Shadowy duel for Tier, taking the two out of the picture for just a second. Guardian up for Chicago with a full burst. Does get interrupted, but has himself, I think, full go. Evasion up for the rogue. Chicago looking to keep himself alive as best as possible. Got the Guardian, but it may not be enough. Looking for a heal. Yet another kick, and Tier does end up staying quite aggressive there at the very end. Well done for the both of them, honestly. Well done, well done. I love the triple Raptor, triple Lightning Raptor, which gives Chicago the most amount of damage with those lightning bolts, most amount of potential. Full burst on the Tier. Try to see if you can go for a blind versus Chill Pills. Still dotted though, right? The pets are chasing. They're not going to let you out scot-free. Death and Decay around the corner. I think you're just done. I think the pets just take you. Cheat Death? Maybe that saves you? Cheat Death? Do you live? That's two mages on either side. You're just over. It's just a matter of time. Shieldpos just needed to wait until the undeads claw down through the rogue with Bad Bunny up next from one rogue into the next. 29% dampening is not where you want to be against these rogues though. Death and Decay around the pillar. Bad Bunny, as long as he gives up full bleeds, like there's just no shot. Unless Chilpas can counteract it. AMS, Lichborn, IBF, the most amount of defenses are used up immediately. He got himself the most amount of tank in his Cloak of Shadows for the rogue. Very aggressive Cloak of Shadows as Chilpas trying to see if he can summon up extra armies. Does have himself the full army of the undeads with an Apocalypse Blinder to the rogue, sacrificing the main pet, needs to summon a new one, may have to go for Death Pact to deny the heart attack from the sudden demise. The rogue tried to go for a bit of a reset. Is he dotted? He's something get him out in the open. Grippy hand out for Chill Pills. Does he maybe turn it? He has no health. Oh, the sudden demise does go through. Nothing you can do at the end there. Absolutely nothing. With Hawkins trying to see if he can take Bad Bunny out of the picture, immediately nothing left for him, so he's just gonna get hit. Also with his own sudden demise as soon as he's low enough. With Warlock Agent, last one left for the team one. High dampener, 35% healing reduction. Man dropping down a portal with the succubus over to the side, picking up the eye, and should be able to catch the rogue before he even gets to go, right? Unless the rogue gets the opener. Go road, walking it out, got himself the portals and everything. Immolate to follow with the fear right after. At least he got him locked down. Rogue could go for a cloak, goes for evasion. Try to go for a kick, missing it. Chaos Bolt 1, Cloak of Shadows is up. Warlock Agent just trying to see if he can hang back, trying not to let his health take too much damage. Rather use Dark Pact and let the Dark Pact take a bit of damage, going for the port immediately. Backing away from Hockeys. If you can send a couple of more ports, I don't know how many gateways you open, dimensional roads you open, but if you can get a couple of them going, just to keep Hawkins taking a bit of that damage over time, you'll be golden. Blind onto the succubus. I think it still breaks. Gouge. Infernal around the corner. He's just trying to make sure Hawkins does not get a reset. Does Hawkins just die if he just shows back here? He's not taking too much damage. Mortal on that kidney trigger for Hawkins. Trying to see if he can get himself a go. Garo trying to see if he can get a setup by onto Warlock, but nothing he can do. He got full cooldowns too. He just can't do much right now. Full dots, maybe? Sepsis? Rogue and cheat death? Yeah. He tried. All he needed to do is get next to him, send everything, but that succubus will always just pull you away from him. I wonder if he just Cloak of Shadows and send everything. Maybe that'll be the combo. Seavark trying to see if he can get himself a setup versus Warlock, but the man does have a DR on those stones. Seadark leaping right next to him. Reflect to follow, leaping. As if the Shadow Priests have that much mobility to leap right over. Trinket out of Seadark, got himself a decent setup, just going for a lot of those deaths, which are going to be doing damage to himself. The self-inflicted damage ends up building up into a very nice Shadow Word Pain with the Catharsis PvP talent. Trying to see if he can keep the pressure rolling versus Warlock Agent. Does get it to juke out a kick. Trying to keep the damage rolling in with the silence to follow. Got himself Ascension. And that's going to be a port for Warlock Agent. Got himself a way to break out of that situation. Doing quite a bit of damage though. Warlock is starting to rot down little by little. Together with Siphon, looking to catch up whatever healing you can from it. That's going to be Seadark trying to see if he can get himself a bit of healing. And it's also going to be a pet out in the middle of the open. Able to go for a couple of Shadow Word deaths to at least get himself a bit more of that damage collected. Fresh new pet swap out for Warlock. And it's going to come down between those two casters trying to see if he can get himself a go. Was that a... Not a Halo. That was a Divine Star. Just sent it the guy. I barely see Shadow Priest play Divine Star, but it's actually really good. Fear onto Warlock. Spike of Insanity away from the pet. Trying to see if he can get himself a setup. Mind Games to follow. Doesn't get interrupted. Void turned right after. That's going to be a lot of damage taken to Warlock Agent. Man's got himself a wall. He needs to find a way to set up onto Seadark right now. Fear to follow. Immolate right afterwards. Opening up a portal or maybe to reflect up for a second. Seadark actually doing quite a lot of damage back to himself with that reflect, but the Warlock is at no health whatsoever. Shadow Word deaths are going to end him. Trying to see if he can get a juke on that pet. I don't think he's going to be able to. Try to do the best he can, but at the very least he can dodge that thing. You just need to get a good angle. For Warlock Agent, I don't know what you can do. He got Tricky coming back up. No Dark Back for a bit. In 40 seconds is going to be Infernal. 15 seconds on a... Oh. Yeah, nothing you can do. I was going to say, like, it looked so close between the two, but man... Oh, that was good. I like it. Let's get us another one going. I actually like that wizard duel at the very end. I kind of enjoyed those a lot towards the tail end. What is that dance? Oh, it's a panda dance. I was thinking for a second, is that a Tauren? Is that new? Just from this angle, it looked a little thicker than a panda. Let's get us another one going, boys. Caneric. Let me know if you got 5. Let me know if you got 5. Let me know when R. Let me know when R. Kuro's also hitting me back up. Next time. Sounds good, my guy. R. Beautiful. As soon as Chills let me know, we'll be good to go. And you guys can stick in those groups for as long as you want to. We're going to keep going back to back. As long as we got bodies. Oh, never mind. Persons. Personalities. Peoples. Young individuals. Players. Gamers. I'm just trying not to get banned here, boys. You know what I mean? I'm just trying not to get banned here. Bodies. Oh, no. He said the word. He said the B word. Oh, no. Wait, is there a B word? I can't think of a bad B word. What's up, Dally? What's up, Skywalker? Thinking of starting an OnlyFans. You want to join me? We'll call it 2 dudes that cry. Tempting. Tempting. I'll have to think about it. I'll run it by my agent, see if it's good for my image. But I may still go through with it. I may still follow through with it. I'm about to set my bar at my goes. All good, my man. All good. I don't know what happened, but yeah. All good, all good. I thought he did really well. Is Chopa's good or is he needing body? Are they missing a guy? Yeah, they're missing one more. If you guys want to join, Chopa's needs a +1. Needs an Uno Maso, would be good to go. Let's get an invite for Chill Pills. Who else can I invite? Unique Foxy? Does he want to join in by chance? I could ask. Hey Foxy. Hey Foxy. Interested in doing some 5V5 1v1 Duels, friend? We're just gonna ask him either way. I don't think Foxy joined us before, or maybe did. 5? Beautiful. We're in. Alright, we'll do let's do I don't know, hook point. I don't know why I've been doing hook points as much as I have been. I just like that map. I like the way it looks. Did I save this? Don't remember. Okay. Now it's saved. Or maybe it's saved twice. Either way, though. See, NA is violent. True. True. These boys shows violence, man. I do like the way that NA and EU plays differently. I like how the difference between the two of them. Twitch. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's alright. Sometimes people are just happy. It's always Armageddon. Okay, it's always Armageddon. If anything, it's always warm, right? There's always a fire to keep you warm in the through the winter nights, because it's still winter technically, right? Until when is spring? When is spring? Buff Arc is gonna be up over for the team too. Is that? See what? Okay. We got those boy. I like it. Wait, is that really what dwarves look like with this whole armor set? It looks like a child. It looks like a kid's costume. Is it just me? Is this the proportions and everything? It looks great. I love it. It's like funny. Got us those chills back of the frost. Hawk is an assassin. We got Chicago as well here on that enhancement. Tier. Wait, no tier. Bad Bunny first up versus Chills. Yet another assassination rogue from one onto the next. Trying to see if he can bail out of the Chills. Got himself the AMS pre-rolling just in case there's a bit of damage there with a lynch board. As it's just the sepsis, Garrote, and Rupture melting through that hellbar. Bad Bunny skulking back over. Wants to see if he can get himself a go. Dance is available. Everything is up. Trying to go for a full death mark versus Chills. Blind does come out for the Death Knight. Looking to get a full stun to Bad Bunny. Could go for the cloak. Does go for the cloak. As Chills trying to see if he can dampen as much of the damage he's taking. While also separating his cooldowns a little bit. He just got the dome down. Death Pact as soon as the rogue is backing away, trying to see if he can just stay away from him while Death Pact is upon him. He can't really heal for the time being, so he's just gonna try to see if he can take that full health bar, wait out the necrotics, and try to see if he can come back in a little bit later. Bad Bunny is looking for a full reset. No tricking out of the rogue. No tricking out of the DK either. So it really could be anyone's game. IBF out for Chills as he's getting redotted back up. But I think for Bad Bunny right now, all the damage is kind of gone, right? Seps is down for a good bit. Kingsbane is down as long as they're not lagging too badly. Should be able to stay away from Chills. Just letting those bleeds do work. Look at the number that those things are doing right now. Stunned by Chills. Blind to follow as the snowball is still rampant on you. It is still doing a bit of damage. The man is maybe not doing super hot right now connection-wise. Not fully consistently there. Get a shot on the Chill Pills. Trying to see if he can get some of those dots in. He just needs to find a way to pull those dots on Chills and the backup out of there, but the man's got himself another Remorseless Winter. Full burst is available. Bad Bunny does get stunned, I believe. Does get stunned. Obliterates is what Chupa is looking for. Last ditch sepsis on to Chills. Trying to see if he can get himself a go. Is going to be able to not see the stun for too long. AMS, but the dot's still rotting and he still die. Trying to see if he can save it off. The Mage Food comes in clutch. Mage Food actually comes in clutch. That was actually really close. Up next is either going to be Scotty. Got us his chin in the back. Tier Warlock? One of you guys gotta go, right? Because dampening is not racking up now, but it's gonna be Warlock Agent up next with that destruction, setting up a gateway. I don't know, just DK. I feel like normally DKs do really well into casters, but like nowadays though, like Destro is so strong. Do you do well against casters? Okay, can you even Legendborn the Succubus CC? He's trying to see if he can angle it properly, and actually, with the way he's angling right now, actually gives Shilpas maybe a bit of a go. Trying to see if he can get a setup. Portals are being open. It should be able to hopefully get a grip into Warlock. Does put him out of position with a full Infernal slamming down. Every portal just channeling chaos itself. Fire, chaos, shadow, everything into this Death Knight. He got AMS trying to see if he can get himself survivability. Legendborn was used just to help dampen some of the damage he's taken, but also give him a little bit of leech. Looking for a bit of recovery while behind the pillar. He's stuck back here with an Infernal, with the Succubus, catching yet another Seduce on him. Got himself the angle and Warlock, trying to see if he can continue putting in the pressure onto the Death Knight whenever possible. He just tried to see if he could waddle towards the Warlock while Death striking off of the Succubus. First bolt flies in, reflect up. You won't be able to grip him with that orange. Oh, you can maybe grip him, but I know you can't interrupt him when the reflect is up. Second grip is up. With a stun to follow, Succubus is bouncing the snowball between the two. Warlock agent silence for a second. He is unable to break the snowball, and it still keeps bouncing and stacking up a damage buff for Chills. I don't know if he's got any more defenses at all. He got a short stun onto the Warlock, trying to see if he can break past the Dark Pact. Full cooldowns at the ready. Big blitz rack, just slamming over and over and over, pulling him away from the pillar for just a moment, trying to see if he can run the Succubus out AMS in order to try to give himself a little bit of immunity just to see. I believe still has access to Death Pact. Does go for the Death Pact, looking for a line of sight away from Succubus. If you can pull the Warlock back behind there, you might be okay. I actually think it might not be a bad idea just to keep the Succubus like CC'd, like with a chain, but also dotted just so he doesn't go invisible ever. Mordecai sent in, at least it kind of passed you. Looked like it was going to path you away from Succubus for a second. Chaos Bolt, I think it just might be over. Second Bolt right after. 1, 2, reflect. You can't grip him on reflect. Never mind. I thought you could grip him on reflect, but it's just like a 3-second reflect. Got himself AMS, blind to follow. Maybe Succubus could help peel him away, trying to do the best it can. Actually does it. I'm doing pretty well. IBF is available for the Death Knight. Can he somehow find a way to grip the Warlock back in his line of sight? He does have cooldowns coming back in. Hold on. CDs are coming back. AMS could be in. He got a silence. If he has full CDs and he can pre-AMS the Succubus CC, silence out the Warlock, get a full stun on the guy. He doesn't have a trinket. He does have a wall and Dark Pact, but he doesn't have a trinket, so maybe this could still be a chance. Slowing down the pet for a second. Slowing down Warlock. Does get in with a Mortal Fear right after. Legendborn is up. Does Legendborn help with Succubus? I'm not sure if it does. Saving AMS for a little bit later. Does use AMS now. Trying to catch up with the Wraithwalk. Does it get to? Gateway probably is going to be up for Warlock Agent at this point, right? With a snowball back-to-back bouncing around. Succubus does end up catching him for a second. Stun to follow. Does break out of it with a human racial. I don't think he has any way out for this one, right? He's trying to see if he can keep the pressure on the Succubus. He's having to basically fight 2v1. I don't know if he can grip. Grip? No pet? Hold on. If you can deny the pet. If you can deny the pet, carving health out of the Dark Pact. The Succubus does come back into play with a cooldown out of Chills. Does catch the Death Knight for a second. Stun onto Warlock Agent either way though. Is going to burn a wall for this one. Hold on a second. Maybe Chilpus can come back. Look at this man try to heal as much as possible. AMS is back up. Second stun onto Warlock Agent for just a moment. Board up. Maybe you can go for a grip to pull him away from the pillar. Mordecai is sent in. He was able to recover quite a lot of health. Infernal slamming down together with that Chaos Bolt. We're just going to do a number. Reflect for just a second. I don't know if he could do anything. Dark Pact. Death Pact doesn't give himself a little bit of health. Snowball is bouncing between the team though. It's not coming back in for Warlock. That is so unfortunate. Silence to follow. Oh no, the Snowball, dude. The rest of the team is stacked. It's not really their fault, to be honest, for the rest of that team. Like, they're just chilling, right? They're just waiting their turn. But it just goes into the whole pile and doesn't come back to Warlock Agent. Man, I don't even know if that would have been enough for him to get the kill, but like, it doesn't feel great. Succubus catching him on that charge. Got himself reflect. Warlock trying to get himself a better angle. I don't know if he's got anything left. This is where the Warrior desperately is hoping for a charge or a leap or something. Mordecai is up for Warlock. Oh, perfect Mordecai as the guy goes in for a charge. Does deny the Warrior yet another way to gap close here. Incinerates are flying in, doing a number. Leap has a board available. What is this? Hold on, does Warlock get a second one right after stunner around the corner? Is that going to be enough damage though? He got the second, but pulling it back for a second. Should be able to seduce the guy. Hits him. Hold on. You just got to find a way to get out. Chaos Bolt 1. Just gotta dip behind the pillar. Oh my god, the amount of damage he's doing. It just hides and chills behind the pillar. But that's Succubus. The amount of control the Warlock can exude all by himself is wild, man. It is crazy. Plus the tankiness of the class. And boy, doesn't really have much health to work with. Does pick up one last desperate attempt at a what is it called? Impending victory? Catching up one little heal, suck him a CC, no way around it. Opening up, I think, a portal with a Mortal Coil. It's just over. Oh my god, Warlock Agent bringing it for his team little by little. Second one to roll from the Rogue, but it's just taking names of these melee. Who's up next? Is it going to be Buff? Buff Arc is up next as a Frosty. I like it. I also like this mount. I probably should have gotten it when it was on training post. I think I'll go get it next time. It looks really, really good. I tried to give him an honor duel. You might be, but I think you just tried to see if you can have a go versus you were just you were just jumping for joy. But yeah, I guess now you have to go and take him out. I think you were trying to give him as much of an honor duel as possible. Does catch him with a full burst. I think there's nothing you can do. Reflect him for a second. Does end up reflecting the just ignoring, immuning the Ray of Frost, but still nothing he can really do. Mortal Coil sent in. Unless he maybe does something. Second BCC for a second. Warlock Agent trying to maximize some damage. One bolt is out. I don't think it'll be enough. Yeah. I don't know if this man is going to be able to survive Buff Arc. He's got a full Ring of Fire. Did you get caught in it? You got caught in the Ring of Fire. It's over. It is done. Port? Oh, it's over. Yeah, it's just over. As he's playing the zonal build, and as soon as you get hit by any zonal abilities, like, you're going to be suffering. You're going to be hurting. Frozen Bomb on the chin immediately with flurries out as Buff Arc trying to see if he can bring it back for his team. He's playing in the 9th minute of the night, 47% dampening. So Buff Arc is not going to be able to get much healing. Whatever damage he can do, whatever burst he could get out right now versus his team, while also trying to make sure that the team or the melee or the casters do not get to touch him. He might be able to bring it back for his team little by little, alter time to help him remove any kind of damage he's taken with a full stun right after. The trinket available for Chin. Might just want to burn the trinket. It's going to get CC'd the other way though. There's a full Ray of Frost. Still getting blasted by Ice Lances and Flurries. I think for Arc, he does still have Alter or out. Still has Ice Block if anything. Trying to see if he can get himself a Ring of Fire around the corner. Depending where Chin is going to be, he wants to make sure he catches him. Blizzard on one side, Fire on the other. He goes in for immunity. Buff does set up a Shatter potentially. He can still get himself a bit of damage here. Either way, they'll try to go for a knock, but it's going to be rude either way. Frost Bomb, I think it's just over, right? Unless he somehow lives it. Wait. Imprisoned. Oh, does go down. Buff Arc trying to see if he can back up out of the Evoker's not going to give him a chance. Scotty rushing in with the Shroud. Can you spell steal Shroud, or is that just going to remove it when you try to spell steal as a mage? Because some effects you can spell steal as a mage, and it doesn't give them to you, it just removes them out of the picture. Buff Arc is gonna have to find a way to kite out and just CC the Evoker, I think. He's trying to see. Do you get him? No, you do get him. You do get the Shrouds. Oh, that's actually so cool. You can take the charges one by one, though. Only one by one. Trying to go for a bit of shifting power. But Scotty got full burst at the ready, full mastery and everything. He also got to ramp up from his tier set. All this green, like, sparkles emanating around him. That is still giving him, like, extra additional damage on top of that mastery damage buff. So he's got himself quite a bit of output either way. Stunner to Scotty. Doesn't have a trinket. I think he still gets stunned. I don't know if maybe that's it. Oh, the deep breath does catch Buff Arc. Might be a second ice block here. Hold on. That was a nice deep breath. That was really good. Big shatter right after. As long as he doesn't get disrupted, that blue damage is going to be huge. Ray of Frost around the corner. Scotty's just going to shatter. Oh my god. The amount of damage a Frost Mage can output is ridiculous. Catches tier as he rushes over the blizzard, putting him out in the open. Buff Arc with a quick root on the guy, has himself Ultra, trying to go for a knock, but the man is just planted for feet firm into the floor with that Nova. Second Ice Block is available for Arc in case he needs to. Yet another Nova. Backing away from the secret technique. Cloak of Shadows for tier. Ice Block for Buff. Does have, at the very least, his images available, so that's going to help dampen some of the damage he's taking. As long as he got CC for the Rogue. No blind for the Rogue either. Only thing he has is advantage to really help him get out of situations. Good gouge by tier. As he's trying to get himself a go. Breath. Into a freeze. Oh, he's got nothing. Hold on. Wait, no, he does have a trinket. No, he does have a trinket. That's going to be at least a setup for Buff Arc. Does get a trinket out of tier. And is able to get cooldown reduction. So maybe he'll have himself another go. Frost and everything is up. Full ultra time is available. Tier is kind of out in the open. Unless he has a way to close the gap. If Buff Arc has a Ray of Frost, this could be the end. Hold on. Shadow Meld? Is it enough? Catches him. He does the damage. Not as much as I thought it would. Flurries down with the lances. May just kill him with flurries and lances, actually. Buff Arc has nothing right now. It just he needs something, anything. Oh. The breath would have connected, but I think the Shadow Step plays the Rogue promptly, perfectly behind the Mage, and there's just nothing you can do there. Last to end it all, I think it's just done, right? There's no shot. Yeah, no shot. Well done by everybody. My God, Buff-Ark almost bringing it back for his team. Well done by the Warlock agent, though. Chrysler absolutely decimating it, dude, against these melee. The amount of control a Warlock has is just, it's nuts. It's actually incredible. Plus the portal and the tier set that they're playing through right now in season 3, it is so good. You can set up portals, go behind the pillar, fade away, and there's just nothing you can do. Well done by everybody, honestly. Cheetah Death's a bad ability. Did it proc or not? I don't even know if it procced. I didn't even see it. Doesn't help? Yeah. Cheetah Death is weird, man. Honestly, maybe Elizabeth is the play at this point. Cheetah Death is good when it works, but there are days when it doesn't. It's fantastic for PvE content. Actually, a lot of rogues have been switching over to Elusiveness instead. Just because it's like, well, Cheetah Death is like, just trying not to die in PvE stuff. But like, Elusiveness is actually a nice DR. So that could work. Let me know if ready. Guess it's time to buff the age, give him stealth and cyclone. True. Give him instant clone. Yeah, give Demon Hunters instant clone, man. I think it'll be a good idea. Trying duels, what do? Peep the LFG when we got spots up, friend. And we'll have you in here, yeah? Okay, let's do let's try Lord Ron as an arena. I'm just gonna try to mix it up a little bit because normally we'd be doing like a Blade's Edge or something. I think I'm done. I'm gonna do choose with a friend. Bye. Okay, 10 sounds good, my guy. You boys are going to need a +1, huh? Said he is bailing. Invite me if you need help with oops. Yeah. One sec. Other team needs +1. Yeah, 10 decided bounce. I'll take care of everything. What do we need? We need 2 more? Yeah, we need 2 more. Pass lead. If you guys want to join groups, by the way, groups are up and we got spots over in the 5V5 1v1 Duels. And I'll take care of everything, boys. We'll get ourselves listed under, was it the dragon that we lost too? Unfortunate. I like the dragon. I actually wanted to see more out of the dragon, but it's okay. Convert to raid. Yeah. Alright, we need 2 more spots. 2 more. Cordic, get in here, my man. Get in here, my guy. Also, yeah. We listed right now. Wait, are you a healer? Elemental. Okay. Nice. Cool. I'm cool with that. Are you a Trinity in Discord or is somebody else? We got a spot, boys. Switch. Beautiful. We got a spot if you guys want to join up for some 5v5 1v1 Duels. Who else can I invite, man? BNet, please. Normally healing this guy, but I'll try Elite. Hell yeah. Need +1 and we good. Typed in 5v5. Search for Molten Core in LFG. Yeah, if you're NA, you should be able to see us pretty easily. If you look up Molten Core, just type in number 5. That makes it a little easier because it'll find all the groups that have number 5 listed somewhere in there, or let's say they have 5 people or whatever. But yeah, just search for Molten Core and you should be good. Because we are up right now, friendo. Give me a couple of minutes, set up my paladin and hit to get a full caucus to furl that. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. That's what we need, man. Get us in here. Get in here, my guy. Otherwise, you could probably like ask like Wes, somebody, one of these homies out here. Wait, is that Mill? That's a Mill health, right? That is Mill. 1000k. Yeah, I see it. Nice. Just sign up and we going. We'll get going. Are you Burus? Hold on. Are you tanking or is it just like Windwalker? Because I'd take Ed Hunt otherwise, man. Or is it Ed? Because if it's Ed, I'll just take Ed. Because I don't really know if a tank. Unless you like. Wait, do you usually only have DPS, no tanks or healers for duels? Tanks and healers aren't really tuned for 1v1s. Yeah, not super well. Plus, they're not really fun to fight against either. I want to go to Augury. I'm a Warlock. Just spite everyone. Yo, do it, my guy. Augury is not a bad trinket. Or you know what? Augury is like the biggest paycheck you could ever get. Because if you get Augury, you will have people in your DMs like, yo, I'll pay you $1,000,000 gold if you give me that trinket right now. People are after that trinket. Like healers and tanks will ask you for that trinket, man. Okay, I can try Windwalker. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to do it, my guy, I'm down to get you in. Windwalker is fine. I don't know his tank. It shows you queuing up as tank. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll get you in. We'll have you go Windwalker. Because playing against, I don't know, is Brewmaster tanks, do they even do anything in PvP? We did have Brewmaster one time. I don't know, Seawork, were you there for that? Chicago might have been there for that too. Night King Chill Pills might have been there too. But it was one time, I believe it was, God, his name is on the tip of my tongue, but he's an orc Brewmaster monk. And he went like a big brew one-shotty build. And he actually almost one-shot a rogue. And he actually, I think, went to go for a 1v5 afterwards. It was like a little bit slower, a slightly slower match. But yeah. Gotta change it. Yeah, that's whatever you want to do, my guy. Yeah, I can give you a second. I was? Yeah, привет, yes, место, yes, Void, место, yes. Но сегодня дуэль на NA, вчера были дуэли на EU. Пятница дуэль на EU. Суббота на NA. A little bit of Russian, man. It's been a while since I used it here. I joined the HC group and the leader whispered me, roll for Augury if it drops. I said no and he kicked me. It was a Kazakh player, surprise. HC group and then leader whispered me to roll for Augury. You should have just told him sure fam and just roll for whatever. You know what I mean? You should have just rolled for whatever, man. You know what I mean? All good. If you join as tank, you can switch to DPS before we queue. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do, my guy. That's what I do. Yeah, just tell him like, oh yeah, for sure, I'll roll for that thing. Sure, chief. Sure, bub. And just like do your thing. Like, what are they gonna do, right? What are they gonna do? Like, if that's what they're gonna be, man. Like, just be like, sure. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll definitely roll for the Augury. And when you get a trinket, tank trinket, you'll be like, just laughing your way out of there. You know what I mean? Just do your thing. I want to take Ed Hunter, man. He's been waiting. He's been patient. How come I see all these players Dal, even though they're from different realms? How come you see all these players Dal, even though from their different realms? Over here, right now on the screen, you mean? Like Moonguard, Illidan. That's what happens when you have War Mode on. War Mode players get kind of put together in a different shard that isn't like an Illidan shard or a Bleeding Hollow shard. It's just like their own little spaces. When you turn on War Mode, you see other players that are on that same shard as you from various different servers. This allows for PvPers that want to experience that War Mode gameplay out in the open world or whatever to see other people, and it just feels like popular and it feels crowded, and it's just like kind of funnel them together into one. You know what I mean? Ed has no gear, or he has the PvE gear. I mean, I'll still give him a chance, right? Oh, Lunaris? We can get a Lunaris for 80 item level, right? Invited? Okay, we'll get Lunaris. Not my fault, Trinity. Not my fault, my guy. We'll get you a chance in here, yeah? I'll make Caneric lead, and we'll be good to go. I'm hoping you guys are good too, yeah? Lordaeron, we'll get you guys queued right back in, man. How long does it take to get 300k gold for a free month? Depends, profession-wise, like... Because I sold a bunch of like now, like everybody, like the chances for legendary right now are a lot higher. So if you sell some of the mats that are required to get the legendary done for all the strength classes, you can actually make quite a bit of gold. Like right now, the shards, the Shadowflame shards go for like 9,000 to 10,000. So like I sold a bunch of them and I made like 30, like a couple of them on my priest. I made like 30k. I sold like 2 on the death knight. That's like close to 20k. And I sold like a bunch of my rogue, and I made a bunch of about 60k. So like combine all that gold together, you're like third of the way there basically, right? So like farming certain items, or I don't know, is there raw gold farming nowadays? Might be like a daily raw gold farming mechanic you can go for. We go to instances, kill stuff super hyper efficiently, collect the items, sell it for gold, and maybe that makes you a bunch. I have no idea though. I have no clue. I am not privy to any of the gold farming methods. My guild just does carries, but carries are okay. They weren't for a bit, but they're kind of okay. Switch. It's weird. It's weird. Warlock Agent over for the team 1. First up, while they're still trying to figure out who's going to be first up, over for the team 2. Buff Arc, boy, chills. Hackies or Chicago? I got to figure out your name. It's like Boy. It's almost like Bowie. But boy, I'm guessing I'm going to go with boy. Warlock Agent versus Buff Arc. A little bit of rematch between the two. The casters versus each other. The Arcane this time around versus the Destro, summoning up portals, big Inferno dropping in, Buff Arc with immediate ult in time, just trying to see if he can reshape his fate, reflect this up, over for Warlock, but still getting blasted out by the big Arcane Blast. Is going to be full interrupt, locking him out on Chaos Mode. Warlock Agent might be actually in quite a bit of trouble. Big shield is up for him, as this is going to be Buff Arc trying to see if he can set up some kind of a go. Succum is chasing after him, still got himself big blaster damage versus Warlock Agent. Is that when they touch the magic? That is touching the magic and everything. That was a dark pact that absorbed just all of this raw damage back to back. Arcana Sphere right afterwards. If you can get it, poured it back out. Missile still chasing after him little by little, getting chipped away bit by bit. Succum is able to control it, especially when you can pull it behind the tombstone. Nova it, walk up to the guy. As long as he doesn't got Mortal, you'll be okay. But he's actually got a Mortal coming up very, very soon. Ring of Fire, trying to see if he can maybe zone out the entire tombstone. Touch the magic, full burst into Warlock. Mortal is back in. Fear right after. It's going to be actually path him in a worse direction for this Warlock, trying to keep the pressure rolling in. Big barrages out of the mage. Warlock actually taking quite a bit of damage. Reflect is up, trying to see if he can yoink a big Warlock Hellstone out of the Warlock Agent. Will not have access to that thing for a while, I don't think. But that's going to be a massive heal right then and there. Buff Arc, backing up out for just a second, trying to go for a bit of a kick on the pet. Stun around the corner, blinks in order to try to see if he can break out of it immediately. Got to be a Ring of Frost to stop the pet. Poly onto the Warlock right after. Got himself fully locked in with a Succubus. Does end up breaking her out of it either way though. Chaos Mode might be an ice block. Does go for it. Did not trust it. Did not know exactly how much damage it's going to do. It's a little unpredictable sometimes when you get hit by Warlock abilities. Their mastery allows them to do like a range between anywhere between like what? Depending on mastery, like anywhere between like 7% more damage to 14% more damage. So it's like a scale more than anything. So sometimes like you'll get hit by Chaos Bolt and it doesn't do as much damage. It's still a pretty big hit. In other words, it just like blows itself out of the water with just how much raw damage it does. Ring of Fire, trying to see if he can get himself some damage. Ultra Time is active already. Warlock Agent does get himself hit with fire, touching the magic. Everything is available. Dark Pact is up. Buff Arc trying to see if he can reposition potentially. The Succubus sent all the way over. Trying to see if he can land inside the Succubus as best as possible. Mortal does connect Succubus. Also going to be able to entrap him for just a moment. Interrupt him on fire. That's going to be Shadow, trying to see if he can break out of the stun. Warlock actually taking a bit of damage right now, as it's going to be Buff Arc catching up all those cooldowns little by little, rocking him, and Dust almost freeze him, but yes, flying right over the Ring of Frost with that knockback, the firing blast wave. Let's still get himself plenty of damage. Missiles to follow, just in the big old barrage, and I think it just might be over. Succubus catching in the last second, does get ultra time, but I think it's just over. Warlock is just dead. There's nothing he can do. Buff Arc just set up a big combo and just let it tick out little by little. That's all he had to do. That was so much to work with. That was a tough one, man. Arcane is not easy. He had to just keep going back in, chipping away at the armor, the tough defenses of Warlock little by little, and it just was able to eventually round out the kill. Big imprison out for Lunaris, as he does not burn matter just yet, but a Sigil of Fear, big hound onto Buff Arc. He does have breath immediately. with a bit of a shielding poly right after, as he's trying to see if he can immune it with the eventual retreat. He does get himself the backflip that doesn't make him immune and ignore CC for just a second. Big blaster, but buff arc does go for a bit of a touch of the magic onto Lunaris, knocking it back for just a second, but the Demon Hunter has impressive, impeccable mobility. Buff arc barely has any health. He's still trying to see if he can blast up Lunaris. Got himself a bit of a good line of sight. Stunned, but it's right behind the pillar. I don't know if he got any more blinks or anything available. Central trying to see if he can walk out of it. Ring of Fire doesn't quite connect. Still trying to see if he can land a Ring of Fire on the guy. Big cleave onto buff arc. Trying to see if he can back up out of this shifting power. Maybe he can get some defenses back. Won't be seeing an ice block, but shields as well as all the time could be huge. Does get hit with Imprison. And just trying to see if he can blink out of there. Next one could be very, very deadly. I-beam, I don't think that connects. Such the magic still is on Lunaris. Got himself Arcana Sphere to knock him back. He does end up rushing past it. Does go for the trinket. Breath. Oh, there's just not much you can do. That is so rough, dude. That is a rough one. If you had the ice block there, I think it definitely would have went towards the mage. Definitely would have been a swing game. But still well done either way. Lunaris does go for the trinket as he gets trapped up by chills in the army of the undead. He does go in for the immunity. Quick blind just to control him. Full army of the dead rushing in. Lunaris is just out in the open. I don't think there's a way for you to win this, yeah? It's just over. It's just done, yeah. Surrounded by the army. Ship was able to carefully take him out while avoiding the combat for the most part. Going to be Kordic up next. I told they could have lived. All good, all good. Honestly, I thought you played really, really well, but yeah. Next time, I do want to see what you would have done differently with the, like you're saying you trolled. I thought you played really well, but I want to see how the game would have went differently next time too. Kordic trying to see if he can trap. Chilpos does go for the AMS. And it's just still lots of damage to take it to Kordic. Man's looking for a bit of recovery. Does get interrupted. Wall is used. May need Guardian. He may need something, anything here just to give him some sort of ability. Definitely needs to start chucking out some of those lava bursts or find a way to recover. I don't know if you can maybe go for a Hex. Or is it over? Chilpa's just able to take him out fairly handily. I guess maybe he took momentum from the Demon Hunter onto the Shaman fast enough where the manager's basically playing on defensive the entire time. Hell altar and everything. Oh, okay. DB used to stop Blade Dance, but it couldn't stop full damage when it was on CD. Oh, okay. I see what you see. Full death mark sand into Chilpil's. Bad Bunny with the Cloak of Shadows. Full dots are rotting down the death. They're trying to see if he could rotate cooldowns. Blades are puncturing right through the anti-magic shell either way though. Trying to keep the pressure on the rogue. Blind to follow. Does remove the dots. For Chilpil's, it's going to be huge. Bad Bunny be getting back in. That's going to be dance and everything. Look to get himself a full set of fresh new dots. Back in onto the rogue. Disarm for the DK for just a second. Needs to find a way to chain CC. The Bad Bunny just was slow at the very least. Letting the army of the undeads together with the gargoyle do work. Trying to go for a shadow meld. But he's going to get found either way. The army of the dead joins him back in. Unless Bad Bunny could escape it, he's just getting surrounded. Hold on, if you just hit him with the chain of ice and walk away, he's eventually going to die. The gargoyle's still doing a number. All these pets damage doesn't do a lot on their own, but all together, it does add up quite well. With Chinfu, going to be the last one over on the team one, going in for the hunt immediately. I don't know if Chipos, there's no way for him to recover this. Yeah, I think it's just impossible. There's just no way. Hawkins boy or Chicago are going to have to be up next. I don't know which one is going to be next though. Is it going to be Hawkins? Hawkins is going to back it away. He's like, I don't know what it is. Is it boy? Are they waiting for him? Boy. I don't even know how to say your name. Is it Chicago? Chin is just waiting, stern, dampening, kind of ramping up little by little for Chin. That's not a great thing. Chin wants to have himself a proper go, but he can't. He can't really heal it. The dampening keeps going higher. I guess this was pretty bad for Chicago too. For boy, for Hawkins, probably the only class here that probably enjoys the higher dampening games. So staring at Chicago, I was like, hey, you got it? No, it looks like it's going to be the Warrior. Maybe it's supposed to be Chicago than the Warrior than Hockey's, but Chicago's AFK for a second. They're coming back in. What's up, Z? How you doing, my guy? Reflect up for boy. Got himself a full parry. Chinfu dropping down darkness. Boy backing up out of there for Chinfu. He was actually able to get quite a bit of damage through the defense of a boy. There goes the full meta. I-beam at the ready. Got himself sharper blades to reduce some of the damage, or healing rather, of Chinfu. The man got himself up for a second. Boy got himself another blade stone, but he's got not a lot of help to work with. I think just the dots are going to rot him. Got himself a little bit of survivability. Quick in prison. Slicing him up. Chicago's up next. Chinfu, there's no shot. You win this, right? Oh, just put it in the ground. In the most literal way. Nothing you can do. You just came in. Oh, Chill's actually got 3. Well done. I know that Seawork also got a couple of kills there too. Don't know how many. I'll need to look back for it, but hell yeah. I like it. Let's get ourselves another going. We gotta get Hawkins a chance to play, man. Hawkins, dude, so far has not really been able to melt these boys like he usually does. Bad Bunny, we need a +1. Okay. Oh, we need a like +3. Okay. We'll try to see if we can get you guys swapped out here real quick. We got a couple of spots open. If you all boys want to join in, I'm more than welcome to. Groups are listed now. Hilarious the Nerd and Holy DK, but GH completely loved. Yeah, a lot of people recently on like the WoW Twitter have been complaining about Demon Hunter representation in Arena. And it's like, oh, it's a lot, man. Like it's quite a bit. It's just a little much. I'm set to BRB. Okay. Add Hunter, we can get Ed in. Let me make it into a raid and let's do. Oh, we already have that. Cool. Oh, look at Red. Nerf Outlaw, nerf Destra. You think so? Is that who we should nerf? Oh no. So we'll also get Canary back in here in just a second. And that'll be our 5th actually. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We have a team. As soon as Ken swaps out, he's swapping over to I'm not sure what. I guess we'll find out in a second. By the way, Chrysler, thank you so much for joining, my guy. Appreciate you. Always fun having you. If you want to come back in, more than welcome to. Or if you just want to grind some arenas for conquest, maybe we could play later tonight or something. Simon for Rack, Heroic for 250k. Yeah, dude. Yeah. If you get yourself like a nice, like some classes will have a really good logs on Farak, especially if you can get all the ads together and you got a big AoE class that can give you like a nice little bump in overall damage on the guy. That's huge. Only thing Demon Hunter can though. Over 2 damage. Yeah, there's a lot of Demon Hunter representation, but I think it's been like that since this season started. Even the armor change like didn't really. I guess like Demon Hunters were already pretty good. I don't think the armor change really helped them, did it? Can't find in the group finder. I'm not on your B tag anymore. Tyler, why aren't you on my B tag anymore? Because I don't remove anybody. So why did you remove me then? I guess, or something happened. Rep, got you in. Groups are gonna be listed normally. We have a link, like a pin at the top of the chat. Kind of goes over exactly where to find them. But the easiest way to do it is to check pre-made group, LFG, raids. Oh, Night King actually needs a couple more bodies. If you guys want to find him, he needs a couple in there, 3 more. So if you guys want to find them real quick, raids, legacy section, it'll be under Molten Core. The easiest way to find us, go to Raids Legacy, type in the search number 5, hit enter, and you'll be able to find us pretty easily. We got our group. It looks like there's 6. It's actually 5. I'm just the 6. I'm just the extra wheel. Chills does need couple extra. So if you guys want to join him, we'll be good to go. Okay, this group is set. Chills needs a few more, and we good. Oh man, this Evoker don't know how to play. This Evoker don't know how to play. Oh no. Who? The one from earlier? Are you watching the stream? Calamari might be a little bit delayed in the stream, but it's okay. It's okay as long as he's enjoyed it. But yeah, did I save this one? NA. I think I'm double saving some of these, aren't I? I might be. But yeah, my group is set. TZC. Hey, this group is filled. But if you join Chill, other with Chill, he got spots. Yeah, be sure to sign up for both. Like, if you sign up for groups in 5V5 1v1, make sure you sign up. Like, this group is full for now. We got 6. We're chilling. Sign up for Chills, and you should be able to take ya, hopefully, if he's around. Blur dodges from all directions, even in the back. It only dodge in the game. Works that way, by the way. Does it actually dodge from the back? No shot. No way. Wait, that's weird. That is wild. Wait, that's not true, right? Or is that real? Gambit, is that why he's not taking you, boys? Because you guys are rogues? Wait, chill. You can grab these rogues, man. You think you'll be fine. You can grab 2 rogues. We got Demon Hunters to count on. We'll be okay. You can grab them. That's wild. That's weird. No, I don't like that. That's unusual. I mean, it's cool, but it's very unusual. Deathsoup why don't you join the group? Deathsoup, join Chills, man. This group is filled, man. I'd love to get you in, but this group is full. You gotta get in Chills group, man. You gotta get in Chills. Unless you're full. I don't know if you are or not. 5? No mind. I'm in. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, guy. Yeah, definitely want to get you in. Hell yeah. All right, this group is set. Okay, we gaming. We gaming, boys. I'm gonna make rep lead again. And I'm gonna send you guys into Dalaran sewers, I guess. I think. I like this man just walking around. Look at him just walking around. Just asserting his dominance. He's got himself back. Is that a backpack or is that a shield? Oh, it is a backpack. Cool. I didn't know that. That's neat. But yeah. Get you guys all back in here. She'll say yeah to them, but I want them. I really don't. The rogues. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We got TDC. We got ourselves at least one of those guys. We got Destiny. We got Zaz in here. Zaz? Is that how you say it? Unholy DK was as OP. Maybe like, when was the last time Unholy DK was OP? I remember in Pandaria, though, I thought they were kind of OP in Pandaria, but it was like, or maybe like WAD, just because they had the like rune conversion into a self heal, which I thought was like, oh wow, this is hard to duel against. But it was like from just a 1v1 perspective. But I played Rogue and I probably didn't play properly either. Like I played out combat, so you know. Was a really strong spec then too. Twitch. At least in group gameplay. So how do I do this? How do I fix it? Beautiful. Cool. Switch. Got ourselves Zaz over for the team to first man out versus Chin Fu. A little bit. Sometimes it just rhymes, man. Sometimes it just happen. Zaz got himself full parry, trying to see if he could waddle out of that darkness, charging back in just to see if he can get a hit or two. Fear onto Chin just to control, and Blur and Darkness are. Blur? Yeah, Blur and Darkness were used both by the DH, so that's all these defenses out of the window right now. Chin is actually going to take a lot of damage, unless he can somehow find a way to counter pressure Zaz. He's taking a huge hit, so into the full immunity's up. Won't have Blur for a second, but if he can get himself full stun, a bit of a hit and run charge by the Warrior. Does go for the stun trigger to follow. Stormbolt to stop the Demon Hunter, trying to see if he can chop him up really quickly. Just needs a couple of more of those obliterate, see if he can do it. Zaz needs just a bit more damage, leaping in and just crushing the guy. Well done. That fear on the Darkness Blur combo just to AFK and avoid it, and then come back in and just chopping him. Well done for this man as Tradic trying to give him a bit of that honor duel. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. Look at him. Nice little wave. He got a little crown. He's got a little flower. He's got a little peace offering for this man. Zaz just ready. He doesn't have a trinket. Paladin, not a great matchup for the Arms Warrior, but he can still maybe do something with it. Tradic trying to see if he could get some damage rolling and wall really early here. Zaz trying to see if he can break past his defenses. Is he in defensive stance or battle stance? He may need a defensive stance if he's not in there yet. Trying to see if he can back up out. Stunned by the Paladin. Shield defense is up. You definitely don't want to start attacking the guy. Trying to see if he can go for a secondary stun right after. Zaz is not in a great spot. Fear to follow. Has himself a parry, but even then, if he has a leap, if he can somehow find a way to escape Tradic, maybe he can be okay. He tried to go in for Reflect, doesn't reflect a Hodge or anything back at him. Parry's up for the Warrior right now. Paladin trying to see if he can catch up a little bit of healing. Zaz looking to go for a bit of a Blaze Storm. Defensive stance for just a second. It's going to be a bubble out of Tradic. And just taking him down. Full Crusade ramped up and just takes that momentum all the way, taking him out. How you doing, Z? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Hey. Welcome. Hawkins, are you actually getting a proper shot? I think Hawkins actually getting a proper shot. Tradic doesn't want to walk over next to Rogue. He wants to give him a nice little hi. I'm ready to play. Hi. Just wants to be polite and everything, but doesn't necessarily want to walk over to the Rogue into the clutches of this of the criminal mastermind right here. Blessing of Protection is the only thing that can essentially save Tradic here. He'll have to be very careful when he uses it. Getting counter aggressive with Hawkins, dropping in health. Not even a Dark Pact or Death Pact or anything. And it's still just rotting to the sepsis? Is that what happened? He just melted. Is that Kingsbane or is that just sepsis? Because he bopped it. Whatever bleeds were on him would have been removed, but I think it's just sepsis taking him, right? Rep is going to be up next. With this mask, you just look angry. Is it just me? But with this mask and the sash over your eyes, just the Night Elf looks like extra angry. Is it just me? Gouge as the eye beam comes out is letting Hawkins get his quick getaway. Rap does have a trinket. Hawkins without a trinket though. Catch himself a quick reset. Rap does end up going for a blur. This is where you really don't want to be attacking the DH if possible. Stun. Big sigil available. Trying to see if he can get himself maybe an escape. Evasion not for the Rogue. Disarm for the Demon Hunter for a second. Does go for the fear. And then it goes for himself full metamorphosis. Hawkins Gonna go for advantage, trying to see if he can avoid as much of this damage as possible. Has a cloak save for later. Rep, still holding on to a trinket, so he's actually okay. Trinkets, hold on. This gives Hawkins the perfect opportunity here. Could get himself a big go. Cloak of Shadows, full dots are in. Cheap shot into Rep. Mad Burst. Oh, that King's Bane does a number. My God, Rep. I think it's just delaying the inevitable. Maybe Darkness? Yeah. As soon as the immunity is gone, it's just dead. That's all you really get. That was such a nice King's Bane. I love that damage. Ed is going to be up next, trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a go here. Playing Survival 100 eyes that were available in case he needs them. Hawk is chilling kind of over here. I don't think we'll be seeing the big burst out of this man right here for a good while. Not until Shattered ends back up at like 30. While it's a bit of a stealth match, Ed can go for flares. He is also playing Void Elf. I wonder if that'll actually end up kind of being kind of sort of good. I actually, you know what, the more I play the game, the more I realize how cool the Void Elf racial is. Like the setup you can do with that mobility, and if you can like line it up properly, that could be huge. Full dots are out for Hockey's. Kind of still doesn't have himself Shadow Blades or anything. Still a shiv either way into Ed. Is that just going to die to a sepsis? Alright, Hockey just melts these boys blind immediately into Sparkle Juice. Wait, Sparkle, hold on. Have you had Sparkle these deals before? Why is your Mog familiar? Or I guess a lack of Mog? But like the shoulders, the helm, the pants, specifically, just like even the weapons, it's all like the purple. Got himself full lasso onto Hockey's, who does have dance at the very least. That's still full lots of damage by Sparkle right now. Hockey's does remove his weapons for just a second. Man's got himself plenty of ghost wolves, just slamming him down with a storm strike before he can get himself a go. That was dance and everything, but he just got chopped down, just pulverized. Is it Taz next? Is it Chill Pills? Death Sweep potential in the back? Which one of those boys is it going to be? Is it Chills? It is going to be Chills on the Unholy. Sparkle at least walked into this one. Got full cooldowns at the ready and everything. Ghost Wolves won't be up. Got himself full Bloodlust. Maybe that'll give him a bit of a setup. Armies of the Undead dropping in for Chills. Sparkle with a wall. Trying to see if he can blast with Chill Pills damage. It's going to be quite a lot of damage that takes. Knocking him out of his dome for just a moment. Sparkle trying to back up out of there. With the Guardian, should be able to stabilize here health-wise. Chill Pills rotating every single defensive just to survive this. Has himself a death pact in case he needs to. It's going to be maybe AMS? Maybe death pact? No, Sparkle trying to see if he can back up out of the last, so Chilpas just break out of it fairly quick. Sparkle needs a little bit more healing. Trying to go for a healing surge, no intro, but Chilpas taking down a totem very, very quickly. Not a lot of health for him to be able to recover. AMS is the only thing that's really delaying the magic damage he is taking. At the very least, could maybe go for a couple death strikes. So Sparkle needs just a little bit more damage. I think Chilpas, if he got himself another Apocalypse, he might just take it. Try to go for a knock. Doesn't quite connect. Sparkle trying to see if he can back up out of there. Is it going to be enough though? Earth Shield is available, but no, Chilpa's just able to claw him down little by little. Quite a lot of damage out of the Enhanced Shaman though. Hawkins does take 3. Hold on. Hold on. Who was the 3 that Hawkins took down? There was a Demon Hunter. There was a Survival Hunter. And it was like somebody else, right? I think. Unless you just had like... Hold on. Unless that was like Bone Spike that just stayed on the Shaman the entire time. What was your kill? It was like 3. I don't even... His name is not Sparkles? Is not Sparkle? Oh. Pally? Oh, yeah, it was Pally. Was his name not Sparkles? Am I dyslexic? I think I'm actually dyslexic. If his name is not Sparkles, then I'm definitely dyslexic. Why do I think it was Sparkles? Need some more? Alright, hold on. Invite. Get me in here, my guy. Oh, wait. Pally DH Hunter. Oh, okay. Okay, I was gonna save for a second. Pass lead. Pass lead, por favor. Pass lead plus. Is his name not Sparkles, really? How does Pally turn into Sparkles? Is it actually Sparkles? Am I just actually stupid? Oh, this guy? Spark Juice? I think it's fine to call him Sparkles. Hold on a second. His name is literally Spark Juice. I think it's fine to call him Sparkles. Spark Juice, Sparkle. I think it's good enough. I think it's fine. I'm just trying to like justify it. I guess it's technically not literally Sparkles, but like... I still feel like I could justify calling him that. Spark Juice. I like it either way. It's not like a bad name. It's still sparkled, right? That's like the important part. Daya! Hey, how you doing, my guy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good one. How are you doing? We need one more, boys. Oh no mas, we got a spot available if y'all want to join in. Spot is open. LFG, Raids Legacy, Silent. Get in here, my guy. Get Silent back in. At least we don't have too many rogues or anything, right? That's good. That's good. Although Silent, he's a pretty good rogue from what we've seen before. Get you guys going. Ready? Just double checking. Yeah, I think I've done way too many audio recordings compared to the video recordings. Like I kept doubling up and tripling up maybe for NA. So maybe NA is like really inflated. But I know that NA is ahead of you in terms of the amount of raw games I've played, but the amount of audios though just seems like a little all over the place. Would you start doing it with the cathedral runs? When did you start doing cathedral runs? Honestly, I didn't really start doing them until like 38-ish, 30. I didn't really start doing them until 39 or 38. Yeah, I was pretty close to like 37, 38, 39, but I really did with my Tukes and friends. They're efficient, but like it's only efficient if you're not missing your attacks against them. Because you could do a whole hallway pull, nuke it down, pull left and right outside, back in the room, nuke it down, pull, go up the stairs area, pull everything on the left hand side down, then right hand side of those other side of the stairs and down, pull the 4 in front of the door just to take him out real quickly. Wait, did I get booted? Thanks. Appreciate it. I was just trying to see if Chills is ready. Chills might not even be ready either. Hold on. Is Chills ready? Ready. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now we're good. I'm gonna send you guys into Tiger's Peak. Otherwise I do Blade's Edge, but I don't want to do Blade's Edge yet. I was gonna say, like, what are you doing just walking here and then turn around immediately? As soon as I'm like targeted them, it was waddle and turn. Like facing back and forth RP style. Alright. We'll get us another one going here. The quest from doing melee specialist rune gave me 30k XP. Honestly, yeah, doing like the quest for runes might actually give you more XP in the long run, to be fair. Right? Like they actually are solid. Honestly, like the last few levels, Jake, are ass. I guess you can do cathedral spam if you find a spam in one thing if you get yourself an efficient group, but honestly you need like a mage to make it an efficient group, or like a paladin tank or another AoE class, and if you're the one melee, it can kind of go okay, but like it's wild, it's weird, man. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's all weird. Switch. Got ourselves Dia over for the team 1. Not gonna be first up. He's kind of just hiding in between of the I think in between the trad. Got ourselves Silent over in the back, also hiding. Rep first out in the open. Ed Hunt in the back. But we got ourselves Zaz gonna be first up versus Rep. Bit of a not an actual rematch between these two. I think it was another Demon Hunter that fought. Immediate stun to Rep. Blaze to follow. Got himself Avatar and everything. Got himself a bit of an opener. I-beam right now for Rep with a blur available. Gonna be a reflect. I don't really know what you can reflect back to Rep as he got himself big cleave. Stun for the second by the warrior. Got himself a big go. Big Hunt. Do you get to parry? You don't get to parry it. It looks like maybe the initial damage of Hunt you parry. But the dot that's on you, you don't get to parry. If Rep got full on dots on Zaz, is gonna go for a quick stun. Blaze Storm right after. Got himself a bit of a Blade's Edge, but I don't really know if that'll be enough though. In prison for just a second, breaking out of it with yet another stun, trinket out of the DH. Bro, right now for Zaz looking for blood right now. It does get the execute at the very tail end, but man, the amount of damage he had to go through just to get there was rough. I like the banner he got in the back, by the way. That really looks fantastic. Where's that from? Is that the Orc Heritage quest line? Hopefully this man gets himself some second win here. After that duel, he's definitely going to need second win to get him up and running. TZ over on the team 2 with Hawk and Shadow. We got ourselves Death Sweep in the back. I like your mog, the blue and golden. Are you trying to make it work? As well as shield pills here back with that set. I think that kind of looks so good. Look at the face spikes and just the red pouring out of it. That looks so good. Is your second win just not active? Or is he still bleeding from something? No, no second wind. You're not bleeding. I see your health bar moving up a little bit, but it's like natural passive regen. Wait, that's actually a porch. Was Silent gonna be up there? Oh no. It's a rogue versus an arms warrior without a trinket, no second wind, just taking huge bites out of him without Gormos just taking him out with that secret technique at the end. There really isn't much you can do in that situation. Stunned by Hawk is trying to see if he can get himself a full go versus Silent. Silent is going to take a bit of that damage. Got himself full evasion. Hawk is could get around it with a shadow step. As long as he gets dots on Silent, he'll be okay. Hawk is taking a little bit of damage himself though with a rupture. And as long as Silent can get himself a proper opener, trinket immediately for Hawk, it's going to be a blind out of Silent in case he ever wanted to. Big eviscerates back to back onto Hawkins though. Does go in for full go. That's going to be a no cloak of shadows for Silent just now. Just has a sepsis rocking him. He's trying to see if he can delay it. Stun, full burst, trinket, vanish. Does he go for the cloak? That is still full dots on him. Is going to get him out in the open. Blind. Silent just trying to see if he can fight through this without a cloak. Sit pick up. I don't know if that'll be enough. Getting shot by Hawkins. Hold on. Maybe he can just commit it. Cloak of Shadows. Silent may need a cloak himself as well. He's at no health. Hold on. Does go for the cloak last second. Full Shadow Strikes onto Hawkins. Blind to follow. Does Hawkins have any way out of the situation? Quick disarm might be the play. Hold on, might be actually the play. Shadow Step to catch him. Silent does catch him. Kid shot rocks him, but still is able to take him down. That sudden demise, as long as he can ramp up those dots to surround the other rogue. Once it drops below 10% health, it's over. It is done with. Ed finding Hawkins for just a second, I think, there, but I believe he might have gotten a reset, right? Or did you not find him? Did you? I don't even know. For Hawkins, though, he needs a breather. He needs to step back. Oh, it's a rough one, man. Triples fighting? Yeah, he definitely is, dude. God, I can't wait till Rogues get nerf bed. I do wonder if they'll get any kind of class changes this week, though, Spartan. Like, a lot of people on WoW Twitter, PvP Twitter specifically, have been, like, asking for, hey, can we get some rogue nerfs? Like, it's about that time. Can we get some class nerfs here? It's about that time, dude. Let's shake up the ladder a bit. Hawkins gets the opener to Ed. Wait, Ed, where's your hunch? Where's your... I was about to say, where's your pet? But no, where's your health bar? Hawkins just like stole it. Yeah, Rogues the Thieves, man. Rename the class. You gotta be a Tradic up next with Diabolical, I guess, throwing the short straw towards the tail end. With Hawkins, just went in for a full big go versus the Hunter. I don't really know what you can really do versus Tradic. As long as you can get maybe like a bubble or a bop out of him without like using cooldowns, maybe it'll be okay. Like, actually, the last time I think he was able to get Tradic down with just a sepsis, right? Just a sepsis and a shiv and a dream. Disarm to Tradic. Kidney shot. Might be getting a bop or something bubble out right now for Hawkins if you can catch a reset. Hawkins, if you just wait, hold on. Is Forbearance going to be up in 12 seconds? Oh no, you might just have to have a faster go versus Tradic earlier because Forbearance is up for 30 seconds. He bobbled it. You just got to be able so you can be able to get all your dots in. And then Deathmark, you gotta go now, insta. You gotta go insta if you want to get a chance. I think if you go now insta, you might be able to kill him right here. Cheap shot, got some full dots, looking for it, full Deathmark, everything is available. Kingsbane, huge burst, Tradic with the Shield of Vengeance, Cloak of Shadows for him right now. Lay on hands, he doesn't have an answer for this, he's still melting. Hold on a second, Tradic! Oh, Tradic, it was tragic. Oh, no, that's so much burst out of the rogue. Maybe if you bopped it, but even then, I feel like last time you tried to bop it, right? You press bop, remove the bleeds, he still died to the poison. He probably thought, you know what? If I'm blessing a spell warden, I die to the bleeds. If I bop it, I die to the poison. I'm gonna take a kind of middle ground approach here, try to see if I can go for a heal. And I think that's like, that's the best you can really do in that kind of situation. I think it's not a dumb play. Hawk is though locked down completely. What is this balloon team when you got out here? You got balloons. What is this, a birthday party? Look at that little balloon hanging out here. Hawkins is dead. There's just no shot that he wins, right? Yeah. Dia does take a bit of damage, though. Maybe after the Dark Pack drops, maybe the bleeds will still be walling for a little bit. But man, that's rough there. That's rough. I love Hawkins, my man. Just hate rogues, man, dude. Rogues definitely do get a lot of hate. That's just part of the class fantasy, right? When you play a rogue, you're just like, yes, I do want to be hated by a majority of the community. Yes, that is what I want to do. AMS up for triples, actually avoiding the full stun out of the big Infernal. I like the fiery Infernal you got going on. I like that orange color you got going, the orange 8. Infernal does get the kick versus Diabolical, though. Does end up getting himself stunned up, I believe, though. Either way, that is unfortunate. But that reflect is huge because it basically stops death from being able to kick you because the kick is a spell, and that's Reflect. Basically makes you immune to kicks. But the pet leaping in, going for a kick their own, that is huge. Blind under Dia. I think Chilpos may be able to take it. Dia picking up a little bit more health, trying to see if he can fight through it. And quite a good portion of Chilpos' damage is actually all magic, taking out the balloon because of all those Cloven Shadows, all those death goals aren't still magical offensive attacks. Big explosive onto Dia for Dia as Chilpos takes a full-on Chaos Bolt and kicks a huge chunk out of his health bar. Not enough to take him down. Dark Pact, Death Pact, both of them use their pacts in order to give themselves a little bit more survivability. Chilpos just to give themselves health. Dia to get himself a small shield just to give himself some kind of an out in this situation. Chilpos had himself a death coil. Might have been the fattest death coil I've ever seen. Hawkins does take 3 for his team though. Well done, my guy. Let me see if we can get ourselves another going, boys. If you guys need more bodies, let me know. I'll help you guys set it up. But let's get another one going, shall we? I want to get as many games as I can for Team NA. EU, I think, got quite a few games in back to back. I want to give NA a proper chance, especially as we get into 560 audio tracks, which is not exactly 560 games, but pretty close. Pretty close. We're missing one? Okay, we'll get you guys one more. Pass me lead. I'll take care of everything. Just pass me lead. That's all you got to do. Pass me lead. There we go, beauty. There you go, beauty. There you go. We got a spot if you guys want to join in. What is that? 6v6. That'll be a thing. Ban rogues. Take out the trash. Top G. Oh, I gotta get you in here. Easy invite. Easiest invite of my life. I don't know. Should we take out rogues that quickly? Should we? Is that what we're doing? No, Locks don't take it. I hate them. Yeah, everybody has that class like you hate. It all depends on the class that other people play. Let me know if ready. Let me know if ready. Once Chills let me know he's ready, we'll get another queue going. We are doing more. Peep the stream to see where we are at with them. Ready? Okay, cool. We'll get another one going. What arena do we do? Black Rock Hold. We haven't done that one at all. Dia needs to go back to the title Pink Haired Gnome. To the little pink haired gnome. I like Dia, the human version and the gnome version. Either one is good. I do remember the early days of the pink haired gnome because it's just like nothing is more like annoying to a player than like on one hand, let's say you just get defeated by like a big old orc and you just clobbers you. It's like, oh man, that's one thing, right? But you're defeated by a teeny tiny gnome that just kind of runs all around you, blasting into smithereens, and then does that like high pitched giggle. I feel like there's like a little bit extra embarrassment to it. It's like, man, getting beat out by a big old orc is one thing, but a tiny little gnome. Lee, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, and we should be good to go, I think. So church. Chippa just beat a warlock? Yeah, he did. He blasted him. He did really well. Diabolical over in team 1, all ready to go. We got us his ad back here as a Beastmaster Hunter rep. I think it'll be first. Silent Cushion in the back of Top G. Oh, making a sweet return. He's even got like some, what are those called? Like when you go to Hawaii and you get like a necklace full of flowers or whatever. It looks like this man just returned from vacation or something. You know what I mean? Rep is going to be first up versus Death Sweep. This man bringing in the death back into the arenas. Got himself a full burst. It's going to be actually breaking out of the prison very early. Rep with a trinket, trying to go to see if he can counter Death Sweep with the meta. It's going to be a quick fear by Death Sweep, looking to get himself an out. Come back in with a hunt, big blade dance, but it's going to be Rep with an immunity to try to see if he can counter some of the damage. His health is dropping little by little. He's trying to see if he can get himself maybe an out. Is going to be able to dodge the Sigil of Fear as Death, able to avoid the CC. Big damage onto Rep. Just needs one more hit. Rep needs to catch up some health. Actually just dies. Wait, I think Death Sweep had the immolation aura rolling the first time around, right? Is that what happened? He had the immolation aura rolling, and he rushed through his immolation aura and died through that, right? Is that what happened? Darkness down? I don't know how Dustsweep can come back here. Trying to see if he can fight through Top G. The man is just looking to hopefully have his darkness keep him alive long enough while he's just going in for Mongo damage to get some of that leech healing. Looking to escape, but that's going to be quick fear. Stun right after. I think it's over. Does go for the trinket into... Oh, picking up some health, though. He does end up picking up some souls. He's able to take fragments out of the soul of Top G, little by little, split it apart. But the man needs a little bit more survivability. Blurs up, does get hit with a stun. It's at least some kind of a DR. Picking up a little bit more health. Top G is also able to pick up health while he's in combat, while he's getting those bloodthirst in. Reflect up for just a second. That's going to be something reflected back to Dustsweep. I'm not sure exactly what. Does avoid the charge from Top G, though. While he's midair, it is going to be Top G with full burst, avoiding the sigil of fire. Just sidestepping into the other I guess side of the pillar. I don't really need to complicate my words here, do I? Imprison onto Top G for a second. Does go for the stun. Does he have himself a go? Does he have him set up? Avatars are available. Dustsweep is gonna back up for just a second. Have himself a sigil of fear. Maybe catch Top G. He does end up catching him. Does he have a stun? Stunned by Top G instead. Oh, could be bad. Dustsweep. Oh, I think it's over. Oh, yeah. With the reflect, he knows he can't go for a stun. I think he had himself the fracture single target stun, but reflect is like, I can't. I literally gotta wait. I gotta like, maybe there's a chance. Top G did really good though. I think he did, because you can fracture reflect yourself, right? That is reflectable. I know the AoE Chaos Nova cannot be reflected, but I'm pretty sure they like single target, like the spear fracture, like one goes from down below in the ground up. That one can be reflected, right? Because another chill pill stun can be reflected. Top G trying to see if he can crawl back yet. Maybe another win versus Chill. Just absolutely crushing through the plated armor. Chill still catches Top G in a quick stun, surrounded by the ghouls. And a couple of death goals do end up taking him out there. Looked like he AoE stunned while jumping and hit the pillar instead of Top G. Is that what happened? Maybe. I'll need to take a look at it again. If that's what happened, because he did at some point just like kind of just stop, like, okay, yeah, GG. I think he knew, like, okay, oh, whoa, Ed, oh no, Ed, oh, ouch. Okay, I don't even know what happened. I looked over at the chat, I looked over at Ed, and the man was just dead. God, my rhymes have been on point today. Can you believe it? Sometimes it just works. Chill Pill's about to be dead too. Oh my God, Silent Kush just silently tearing apart our fortified Death Knight friend here. Little by little, those eviscerates are just slicing through him easily, man. My God, the armor nerf to the plate classes, the less sub-rogues just cut him up to bits, man. Cheap shot, stunned by the pet, there's just nothing you can do. It's just always over. We're just over for a while ago. Hawk is trying to see if he can eliminate Silent before he can get himself a go. Gouge for just a second. Silent needs an out in this situation. He's still dotted from the disease of Chilpus. Does see a trinket out of Hawkins though. This could be a pretty good setup. Silent, if he can get himself a proper go. Does he have CDs here? He doesn't have CDs, so you might just have to take it a little slower. He doesn't have a blind though, so for Silent, it's probably an unwinnable situation unless Hockey somehow makes a mistake. Silent just looking to get himself out of here if possible. Hockey just keeps him dotted, rotted, slowed down. He does have a slow in the guy too. I think it was a shift potentially. Getting the shot? Do you have a full go? Sepsis. Do you send everything else? Or is it just going to be Sepsis go? Because he doesn't have a cloak. He doesn't have anything. It's going to be actually Cloak of Shadows with a death mark onto Silent. It's just over. Yeah, it's done. Cheat Death doesn't even do anything. It just buckles to the what is it? The Death Pact completely. Hawkins goes for a quick vanish, but I think he's dotted or not. Every time I see conflagration, I keep thinking like, oh, it leaves like a fiery effect on the guy. Oh, it's a dot, right? No, it's just like whatever it's called. It's like that thing where conflagration makes the target take more fire damage for a little bit. It's that effect. It's just confusing. Are you no petting this one? No pet Warlock? Or is he Succubus just somewhere around the corner? Wait, Hawkins? Oh, he is. Oh, no, mine. Succubus is there. Dropping in big chaos bolts on the guy with a couple of portals open. At least one of them doing a bit of that tickling shadow damage little by little. Evasion out for Hawkins, I guess, in case the pet comes around the corner. As long as the pet catches it out in the open for Daya, he shouldn't have any issues getting himself those chaos bolts up and running. I think that bolt might just end you, right? I think it's just over. Unless somehow you die. Whoa, hold on. Oh man, I was gonna say trying to live, and he did the very best he could. TZC is gonna be up next from an assassination into a sub-rogue. This man rushing out with his Thunder Fury, immediate Shadowy Duel just to seclude him from the Succubus. It cannot really respond to the rogue while Shadowy Duel is active, so you can't go for Succubus CC. And the opener does force on a wall out of Diabolicals, going in for a poor cloak. Shadows out of rogue really early. Maybe Succubus catches it, goes in for a gouge into the Succubus. The Infernal is gonna at least keep the rogue comfy with a nice little fire. Just surrounding his entire body. Unless, just a walking furnace, honestly. Die opening up a portal or two, maybe? Cheap shot, taking a big hits. TZ might just be able to take him. That's going to be Trinket, trying to go for a bit of damage. Die porting out. The Infernal hopefully should still be on TZ. It looks like it's actually just running away from the rogue. Even the Infernal knows he doesn't want to mess with the rogue. But he's getting forced in by Dia. He's like, I don't want to fight him, Dia. Please, take me out of here, man. His Dia's like, I don't want to fight him either. You go in. You go. You're the pet. I'm the warlock. That's how it works. Please, just help me. Help me. TZ, try to see if he can avoid the Succubus. Actually doing a pretty good job gouging that thing. It's going to be a fresh new Succubus summoned up. Oh, pretty good for Dia. Got himself a Bonzafell. TZ, unless he vanishes, he's going to have to break it. Mortical, Chaos Bolt, maybe a combo, stunned. I think a Chaos Bolt's still connected, right? He took a bit of damage, and that's himself a port. Oh, with an incinerate. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Oh, Bolt again. Oh, he didn't see the Bolt. I didn't see it either. It was just blocked behind the pillar. But he opened up a portal with a fresh new Bolt. He is dotted. Something is still rotting him little by little. The Die picking up the eye should be able to send in Succubus easily after TZ, especially if you can catch him out in the open with a Succubus CC, he'll be golden. But TZ, if you can CC the Succubus rush over to Dia, Dia has mobility at this point of the duel. Succubus CC, do you have enough time to get an angle? He does go for the Bonds of Fell. Is it going to be enough though? Does he break it? I don't think he needs to. He can just stay here fine. He's just chilling. He's hanging. Dia does not want to push in. 39% dampener, 7 minutes into the duel, almost 8 minutes on the mark. And TZ trying to see if he can make a push towards the middle. Cloak of Shadows is going to give him a bit of that cover, able to avoid and dodge a little bit of damage from that portal, but a port up for Dia, able to reposition back behind the pillar. Mortical immediately sent into the rogue with even more portals opening up, attacking him from every angle, ignoring line of sight, trying to go for Shadowy Duel. Does take him out of the situation for a second. Portal is open, but it's not really belching its fire just yet. Not until they actually leave the Shadowy Duel. That's actually weird how certain things, technically, you create a line of sight where that Shadowy Duel, like portals, are like their own entities. You open them up, they spout out damage, and if there's line of sight like Shadowy Duel, they actually don't know that there's a target, so they can't hit the rogue. It's wild. Infernal coming down. Dia trying to see if he can create himself some space. Succubus CC as the warrior goes in for a leap. He breaks out of it. Going to be a port out for Dia with a gateway. Trying to open up even more portals. More fiery portals. Trying to go for a fear onto Zaz. I don't know if you have anything. Zaz trying to see if he can end this duel right now. He needs a couple more globals. No wall available for Dia. Mortical is back up. I don't know if he gets to use it. Portal. Mortical sent in. Do you have any damage right now? If you can slow him down or something, anything, portals are getting opened up yet again. Another bolt flying in, but the blades do claim Dia. Well done by the warrior. He just needed to get in, do just enough damage to take him. Triples picking up 2, Dia picking up 2, fighting up until the end, but Zaz was not gonna let him out of his sight that easily. Let's get ourselves another one going, boys. Yeah, uno más, uno más. Hell yeah, dude. I'm enjoying these. Let me know if you guys need more bodies. Otherwise, we'll get another one going. Ready? Let me know if ready. Trash rogues? Man, dude, being a rogue, you just gotta... I feel like they need to... You know how they add like a couple little hints into like the classes? Like when you're picking your first class in WoW, right? Rogues wear leather armor. Rogues primarily use daggers or like small weapons like swords, axes. Rogues usually embody stealth. They also should add a little blurb like everybody's gonna hate you just because you're rogue, but that's okay. That's okay. It's just how it be. Rogues have had a extensive history of just being just the most annoying class in PvP, and some people are just gonna hate you just because you play a rogue. I think that needs to be added there. And just tell them, it's okay, little buddy. You can do this. You'll be fine. Groups are listed. We got one with Chills. It needs an uno mas. It would be good to go. Chills needs +1, and we good to go. So Team Canaric, you guys can stay together. As for Sinnoh Raids Multicore, group is up right now, friend. Try to see if maybe Trinity wants to join in. Could get him in there as well. hate them because they aren't fun to watch. I think rogues can be fun to watch. It all depends. It really depends on the environment. It depends how the rogue plays. I find assassination pretty fun to watch with some of the one-shots they can do with the King's Bane and whatnot. Subtlety can be engaging to watch. It's just the way Subtlety usually plays, like very, very slow, very, very steady. And it kind of can get active towards the tail end. I think Outlaw at times can also be fun to watch, although they're very vanish heavy right now. So they can definitely feel like Subtlety. But like some of the pistol combos they can do, and just how they can chase after somebody and just keep ranging them with those between the eyes combos, like that can sometimes be like super, super fun. It depends on the matchup, right? It depends on the class they're fighting. It depends on how close things get, you know? Because then if it feels like, oh, it could be anyone's game, that's fun. I think that's always fun. When it's super one-sided, it doesn't feel as fun. And some matches feel super one-sided, and other times it feels like you have the underdog, right? Person that's trying to fight against all odds. Watching the underdog escape those odds is the best, in my opinion. That is the best that WoW has ever been. But yeah, I feel you on that. Other rogues plays are the most unfun fights to go up against. Send rogue, the idea to pass a dot, some rogue we died to watch this stuff. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think at this point, like, the rework we've gotten has been fantastic, but I wonder if that would like change us in the way we PvP now. Because I feel like rogues are either I feel like rogues have for like ever have either been hot or not, right? In PvP. Either we're like really, really good, or like we're very mediocre and you might as well play like a demon hunter or a monk or something. But yeah, either we're hot or either we're not. I don't remember if there was an expansion where we were like all classes were super, super even without like cheesiness and whatever. But yeah, it's just when you have a class designed all about CC and control and setup and stealth, like I feel like are naturally gonna have that kind of like prejudice against you to some degree. Is that the good way to put it? Is that a good use of the word, or is that another word I can use? Okay, ready. Okay, we're ready. Okay, we ready and we gaming. We'll get you guys into is this gonna be the Blades Edge arena? Is this gonna be the faded Blades Edge? I think it is. I think it is. We saved all Blades Edge up until this point, and we're doing it now. I think we'll be okay. Anyone know if I can get a Warrior Zog Sword banner? I have no idea what is that banner. Zaz, if you're in chat, man, would you let us know what the banner is, my guy? Because I don't know what it is. I think it's if you do like the full like heritage quest line for your orc, right? You can at the end of it choose like which tribe you belong to with all the different like orc tribes and orc orc tribes, right? Have like the Black Hand, Shattered Hand, yeah, heritage. Okay, so then you can choose like the horde, the I guess the Orgrimmar horde banner, and then you'd be like, you know what, I identify as that kind of an orc. I'm not gonna really go with one of the general heritages or whatever. Clan banner, that's what it is. Clan banner, yeah, not a tribe. Clan, yeah. But you know what I meant, though, right? You know what I meant, though. Hopefully, maybe, probably. Because it said tribe, and I thought, okay, that's probably not the right word because it doesn't fit orcs. But clan, yeah, makes sense. Switch. Oh god, I keep doing that again. Top G. Getting blasted out by Zaz, backing up out of the leap and in. Oh, he didn't number to Zaz's health though. I feel like I missed the most exciting part of the duel so far. As Top G trying to see if he can back up and then backed out, bounded up on a horse and charged him back in. As it's going to be Zaz catching up a little bit of healing with second wind, switching up his sounds a little bit, got himself a full set of bleeds onto Top G. I believe unless Top G can find a way to mitigate the blades, Zaz may just end up taking him out, especially if you got sharpened blades, can reduce a lot of the Top G's healing. That could be huge. Top G catching him in a quick stun, looking to recover a little bit of health of his own, has not used the defensive just yet, while Zaz has already used the parry. Big Haymaker doesn't quite go, setting Zaz off the platform, but is going to be able to get him some big heals, looking for a quick charge as Zaz looking to back up out of it, doesn't want to feed Top G with any more healing. Quick Blaze Storm, but Zaz may actually be in a bit of a weird spot right now. I don't know what he can really do in the situation unless he's just done catching up a quick heal, unless he can escape Top G for just a second, get himself some second wind. he might be in heaps of trouble. Top G may be getting ready for a leap. He does have a leap, does not want to give Zaz any opportunity to recover whatsoever. Zaz is going to be the one to go for a charge off of that secondary leap though. Got himself reflect. Top G got himself plenty of damage. Zaz not in a great spot unless he got any more healing. He needs a way out of this situation. Stun locked by Top G. Looking like Zaz is going to pick up a little bit of health. Parry up so soon, but I don't know if he's going to be able to take it. And Top G does end up clobbering him down bit by bit. That is a rough one, man. That is, I don't know what you can do in that situation. Quick stun but death sweep with a full death sweep of zone. Not giving Top G a chance to recover. Well done by Top G though. That warrior versus warrior duel looks like Fury. Normally Arms I think beats Fury. I feel like for the last few seasons now that's been the case because of Arms passive damage and the bleeds, and Fury can get a bit of healing but nowhere near as good as it used to be. They used to have fantastic healing back in BFA, right? With like the Bloodthirst and how much they can heal. Every charge Bloodthirst was just a massive bit of recovery. It was like a Warlock Hellstone essentially. Man, that's crazy. If you're better than Arms. I think in a 1v1, yeah, it might actually be like if you played properly. Yeah, I think Fury, even on paper, should be winner here. Reb does go for the Trinket. Deathsweep might be in a bit of a weird spot. Does not go for Metamorphosis himself just yet, but may need to stun onto Reb. Got himself full Deathsweep into a full Haunt. Maybe turns around. Oh, big immunity out of Reb, but I think he's just dead. If he's dotted, he has no health. I think he knows. Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's over. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough, dude. That is rough. That is a lot of damage taken. Ed is going to be up next. Got himself full Fury of the Eagle. At least can get himself a big setup. Deathsweep blasting out Ed, and Ed's been dying really quickly. These, I don't know what's going on. Really. Hey, chills. I think he said he's running like PvE gear, right? Yeah, that might be a pretty big. Oh, Deathsweep also. Oh, Silent Kush making it feel like Deathsweep was running PvE gear. What is happening? Wait, do you have a? I was gonna say, do you have a backstab? Could have just walked in there. Deathsweep is gonna back the hell out of there. It's like, oh no. I'm gonna go to the corner. I'm gonna play his darkness. I'm just gonna sit here. I know Silent Kush is gonna go after me. Can you just end this? Yeah. Like maybe there was a chance that Deathsweep could have lived that. But there's just no shot, right? There's no shot. Chill Pills with 3 left over for Team 2. Only 2 left over for Team 1. And Silent trying to see if he can gouge past Chills. The undead pet doesn't quite catch him. Does go for the transformation. Is he dotted? No. Death and Decay does get him out in the open. Stun out in the middle is going to yoink him back on the platform. Summoning up an entire army of the undead with an apocalypse. Big evasion out for the rogue. Got himself plenty of ways to reduce a lot of the physical damage is taken, but the magic damage just goes right through him. I think the Clone with Shadows also does it too. Silent, I think he's still dotted? No. That's not our Cloak of Shadows. He just absolutely just lost his dots. I'm actually kind of surprised he lost. How did he lose his dots like that? I thought normally definitely go for like the triple dot build, but maybe Chill's build might be running a bit of a different setup here. Does see the rogue is going to be able to hit him with a blind Trinket immediately for Silent. IBF as well as Death Pact is available for Chill Pills as well as AMS. Has himself grippy hand in case he wants to. I think he may just need to get his full army of the undead. If he has a full stun for Silent no longer has a Cloak of Shadows. He doesn't have a Trinket, so if you can get him some way somehow, you might just take him. The pet almost found Silent there for a second too. Chill Pills does go for the Death Pact just to give himself a full new set of health at the very least. He's got to find himself a good position because he knows when the road going to open. He needs to be in a good spot where the rogue can't easily escape. The eyes are available too, so if you could pick him up, he technically could get himself maybe a good spot. He's kind of in a spot where I think he's waiting for Silent. Silent is on the bridge though, so you can cut him off across at any moment though. He doesn't really charge at Chills. He's actually going to play it super slow and steady. AMS up pretty early for Chills, jumping down. Dots are up at Silent. And actually, the dots, I think, might just give the rogue out there long enough. The pet swinging around the corner should start being able to get a bit of damage here and there. The army of the undead with the ghouls is rushing out. Hopefully, the mages is going to be amongst them at some point. Stunner to Silent, goes in for big damage. Armies are joining in. Shieldpulse just needs to survive. And Silent, I think he just stays unnumbered. He has himself one more vanish. Blind for just a second. Unless he escapes. He does get himself a quick escape. Death and Decay. Is he dotted? Is he not dotted? I was gonna say, it looked like you did dot him at some point, but maybe it's like really short-lived? I'm not even sure. Sapped by Silent, he got himself a vanish coming back up little by little. And someone's keeping him out in the open though. The ghoul? Tell me you got a swing at him, right? The ghoul literally leapt at him. Wait, did the ghoul leap at him and then reset back to Chills when he mounted? Or what happened? I'm sorry? I am not even sure what happened there. I am not sure. Stunner and chills. Got himself big armor's bite. The AMS maybe will help out with secret technique. Oh, barely the health available. Trying to see if he can get himself some survivability. Legendborn to give himself some damage DR as well as that death gold to heal. Death and decay. Silent Coach trying to see if he can avoid it as best as possible. Look, it looks like there's like a faint, shadowy aura around him. Could be just his like rogue stealth or maybe his transmog, but it looks like a debuff from the Death Knight, honestly. It just makes you think, oh, he's definitely dotted. Someone's gonna get him out in the open, right? No. Chills with an IB up before a stun can come through. Silent just trying to see if he could chop right through Chills. He got himself the death pack, looking to get himself a bit of recovery. Streak it out of Silent as he goes in for a blind. Needs to get the army up and running too. Silent does not have an answer here. The goal should still keep him in combat, hopefully a little longer. He is in that line of sight, maybe where he can go for a grip. Try to go for a grip, but I think it was a step into a disarm. Oh no, he got himself the pets. Disarm, I think, is what really stopped Chills. I think he had himself a full go with an apocalypse ready and rearing. Gambit is going to be out here. Got himself a adrenaline rush. Silent does get him out in the open. As long as he gets himself a proper cheap shot opener. Cloak with a vanish. Wait, did you macro them together? Is that what happened? That's good for the cheap shot. Trinket is going to give himself a cheap shot. As long as you get yourself a proper go killing spree out of this man. Interesting. Disarm to Silent. Trying to see if he can just waddle away. And if Gambit got himself the ambushes in between the eyes, he should be able to do it. He does get himself the combos. Gouge to follow. No Trinket available. Does Silent have cooldowns? Kidney with Shadow Blades, but doesn't want to go in for combat. Doesn't want to see if, doesn't want to try to end it. But the fact that Outlaws don't have any dots, I think for Silent is going to be nice reset. Unless you can pick up eyes and then pistol him out in the open. You should have the range, 30-yard range on the pistol. You should be able to find him, hopefully. If you're careful, he's right behind you. He's right behind you. Oh, no. Maybe still got a chance? Hold on. I feel like Silent is at such a point of health where I feel like at this point it's like, Gambit gotta kill him here, right? He's gotta get him here, right? He's got to get him here. Silent catches a quick vanish, but he's not really out of the woods just yet. Into a full cheap shot onto Gambit. Does he just take him? No shot, right? Big secret technique? No shot, right? Kinder shot? You have yourself a full go? You got kill spree coming back up. You got yourself everything. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Clock shot is for Silent. You got himself a blind. Gambit got a vanish very, very soon. Is this a kinder shot and end? Cheap shot? She death? Maybe? Gambit? Does it vanish? Do you have a cheap shot? Trying to ambush? Silent with just that evasion, just dodging all of that, gouging the Gambit. Tell me you got it, right? Just arm for a second? Whose game is this gonna be? How is Silent still alive, by the way? What is happening? Rogue gameplay, by the way. Yeah, Chill's not happy with this rogue gameplay at all now. Hold on a second. Kidney? Is this end? Is this it? No, Silent does get the kill. I was thinking Gambit had it that entire time. I was like, wait. That's what I was like the whole time. Like, wait a second. Hold on a moment. No, he tried his best, but he just couldn't end it there. That is rough, man. That is rough. Oh my god. Hawk is the walking into Dia. Full CDs at the ready. I feel like if he just goes in with 52% dampening, yeah, Dia is not going to get a lot of healing. If you cloak with shadows and get yourself the biggest go into Dia, maybe you do this. Garrote. Do your cloak. Do Trinketus. Hawkins doesn't have a trinket though. Hold on a second. That actually might put him in a bad spot. He just, man, Mortal Coil. He's got to deal with a lot of that CC. Oh no! It's just over. Not even Cheat Death could save him. Dia just gave him the full-on Destro treatment. What was that? I don't even know. Silent does get 3 kills though. I was thinking that last one, I feel like that's where Silent was like so close to dead. And I was like, all right, he's definitely dead here, right, boys? And it's like sometimes it goes by, it's like, wait, he's definitely dead, right? He has like nothing. He's had nothing for so long, dude. That's so rough. Let's get another one going. If you guys need more bodies, let me know. We'll get you guys back in on these. But yeah, 10 times tank here. Drugs, yeah, they're. It is kind of wild, isn't it? It just, I don't know. It's one of those things where it feels like it's hard to punish the rogue, man. You know, I think that's where it really comes down to, that feeling. It's just, it feels like, oh, I try to punish him, nothing happens, right? Nothing sticks. They always escape. somehow they evade, some way, somehow. You know, you can't fight as a rogue. Yeah, I feel like that's the thing. Rogue should be punishable. Like you should be able to punish a rogue, right? If he plays it correctly, it should be okay. Plays it incorrectly, it should be some kind of a punishment mechanic. Yeah, I think it's the defenses, man. They're really good. Rogue inside of the arena, unless there's like a survival hunter, is it possible for anyone to actually do anything? Yes and no. Like on one hand, because rogues still die to stuns, like very much like a monk, very much like a feral to a degree. We are tankier than a feral. Like that's why you don't see a lot of ferals. But like, yeah, I feel that. I feel like cloak, evasion, right? It just for some classes, it just might as well be an immunity. Playing versus a rogue as most specs, it's like them playing solitaire until he dies. Like them playing solitaire. It's just survivability. I think is that for 1v1, I think the subtlety specifically has like an advantage of double vanish and cooldown reduction. But then I guess we could take it into like, well, what about Outlaw Rogue? Yeah, they also have a short advantage. We've seen like Outlaws run circles around people too. I think the only one that doesn't really feel like the worst is maybe Assassination. So maybe all rogues should feel kind of like Assassin in terms of survivability. Orc, oh yeah, being an Orc too, being a Night Elf too, that could definitely make things a bit more frustrating because it just feels like it's really difficult to lock him down and really stun him and keep him there. Yeah, yeah, Night Elf and Orc are both pretty good at that too. Yeah. Let me know, chills, if you're ready. If you want to take a legit, wait until 90% dampening immunities with cloak and evasion. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if they added like a proper 1v1, I feel like they definitely would need to be like, you got to use the evasion, you got to use the cloak at the right time, and you can't really just like throw them away and just wait out AFK, right? If they ever added 1v1, so we need to find a way to who missing? Who missing? Okay. Toss me the invite. Who missing? Oh, I guess he's outski or he's swapping over. He's either outski or swapping over, but we got a spot. I'll give him a second, but might have a spot, boys, if you all want to join in. Might be the last one for that. We'll see how many more we do after this. Ascension as ranked 1v1 is super fun doing rogue bleed build on it. Yeah, but like, I guess the question is there like any way for like rogues to just like, or stealth? I guess you don't really have rogues in Ascension, do ya? But like any stealth build to just like sit in stealth permanently, right? Or fresh air? Okay, we'll get you out of that thing. Yeah, is that you again? Is that your own fresh, Caneric? Yeah, okay, cool. Gotcha. Nice. Alright, we got a group going. We'll go back to the Grand, I think. I think that's how we'll do it. Grand. I like it, man. I like it. Swap it around. Hell yeah. Get yourself a bit of that variety gameplay. Okay, just wait until 9% dampen to fight a Warlock and then Dark Bag Shields like 50k. Yeah, that's true. Again, I would have loved to have a little bit more of like a control behind like the spectator camera, right? At some point, maybe just, all right, stealth disabled, maybe even like some closing walls that close in so then line of sight is less of a viable strategy, or at least like walls closing around towards one of the pillars so you have only one line of sight and you can just run all over the arena, right? So there's like a less and less chance that you can like find a way to escape out. Something along those lines I think would maybe work. Yeah, what's up, Jesus? Sub rogue, you mean Sin doesn't have what sub has on CF. Yeah, that's true. That's another thing that I try to make a point of every single time. Like when we talk about rogue survivability, we probably only talk about sub because there's no way assassin is in that same row, right? Switch, right? There's no way you guys are talking about assassin in the same way, yeah? Hopefully. Got ourselves Diabolical over for the team one. Man's ready to go. Add a hunter in the back. I like this mount. Tell me this thing is going to be one of those mounts that's going to get dragon riding, right? Top G. First up versus Zaz, the man. Immediately, the rest is in a bit of a rematch between the two. Trinkets are stand by both of the warriors. Top G leaping up out of there. He doesn't want to have to fight until Barry. Zaz trying to see if he can cut him across between those leaps. He's got himself yet another Blaze Storm. Top G holding off until he's got himself the big kill. Zaz, I think, unless he's got himself a leap, He might not have a way to escape Top G when he's got himself that big defensive going in for Zaz. Got himself a bit of a fear of Top G breaking out of it easily with that Berserker's Rage. As Top G looking to crush him, back-to-back execute Zaz super low, got himself a quick stun. Top G looking to get himself a stun of his own, got himself a couple more executes with a big old hit at the very end. Just need himself a little bit more survivability before Vengecraft is going to be up next. I think he's just trying to see if he can rush him. If you could just give yourself a little bit of time for second wind, you might be okay. Maybe a stun to Venge, maybe a fear, trying to leap away. Oh, he gets hit with a he gets hit with a glaive either way though. Has to charge in. Reflectors up really early. Venge does go in for a bit of a blur. I am to follow Sigil of Fear. Top G does not have Berserkers to break out of this one. Does get him to a full-on imprisoned. As Venge looking to back up out of there. Top G charges in. Got him some big defensive. Venge does not want to fight it into a storm bolt as he tried to go for a hunt. Did not complete the hunt, but does get knocked way out there with a big old haymaker. Does go in for a quick stun. Big leap onto Top G. Big hunt to fall and charges in. Oh my god, the combo there was so good. The stun, cleave into a leap, into a hunt, into a charge, into everything. And Dia tried to see if he could take down Vengecraft right then and there, dropping a Mortal on the guy. Chaos able to follow as he got portals open. That's going to be immediate immunity out of Venge. He knows he's going to take some damage. Not in a great spot. He's going to send that immunity now so he can reposition into a better spot. While behind the pillar, at the very least, he can attack the succubus, get a little bit of healing from the leech. Also, shred souls, partial souls of the succubus to kind of consume for his own gain, just so he can get a little bit of healing. Trying to stay mid-air for as much as possible is going to be poured out of Dia. He got to find a way to put the succubus next to Vengecraft, trying to see if he could stop his approach with an Infernal. But for Vengecraft, that just gives him an extra target for him to be able to get a little bit more leech healing from. Bonza fell. Chaos about to follow. Needs to find a way to escape it. Does go for a quick stun. Break it past the binds that hold him in place into a quick fear. But Dia walking him out of that darkness. Got him some blurred darkness combo. Stun onto Dia for just a second. Got him some the big cleave. Is going to be able to cleave the succubus down, but not really catching any onto Dia. Double portal is on him. Vengecraft might be in a bad spot right now. Going in for the hunt. Trying to see if he can go counter effective here. Big blade dance, but Dia tanked up. Got himself reflect. There's nothing he could really do in that situation. The Age did, I think, everything correctly from the hunt and just going aggressive, because at this point, like, he's got nothing, no way to heal, so he's got to go aggressive. He's got to get the leech healing rolling. He's got to do something in that situation. Hockey's on the team waiting his turn. We got ourselves Gambit, we got ourselves Chills. Which one of them is going to be going up versus Dia? Somebody's going to have to get in and take him out. Are they going to send in the Assassin? Are they going to send in the Death Knight? I think the Unholy Death Knight could probably do pretty well, right? If you can get Dia away from his ports, surround him full of undeads, that could probably do a number, right? As a Frosty, I think it's a little harder, but as Unholy, I think it's a little bit easier, especially if like Dia tries to run from you. You can get a couple of good death calls in, couple of clawing shadows in from distance. It would be huge. Got himself the army dropping in. Gonna be a diabolical a little bit early with the reflect. Got himself a big gateway, but the pet is gonna stun him. You ain't gonna back out in the open with the apocalypse. As long as you send the pets in, they are surrounding Dia. They are doing a number of damage. This is going to be Chill Pills with a grippy hand. As long as he can add a little bit extra pressure on top of all the pets that he's got going on, especially with that Valkyrie out in the open, Dia's just taking so much damage while the pets are out there. He actually is going to back away, but they're just chasing after him. If you can avoid him and line inside him for the most part, he'll be okay. Big damage reversing back to him with Chill Pills. He's trying to see if he can just tank this damage while in a dome. Succubus catches him while a Soul Bolt is out with a Chaos Bolt off of that fear. Chill Pills not in a great spot. Got him some AMS. The Valkyrie's way up in the air, still adding a little bit extra air support. Chill Pills got himself a little bit of that range damage stacking up on a Die little by little. To go with the pet, Bonza fell, not gonna feel great. Got himself reflect, not gonna feel great either. Needs to find a way to break that at some point in the future though. Does end up getting away from Succubus for a second quick blind onto Dia. Maybe he can get something going. Mordecai sent in, will not have a Succubus CC. That Chaos Bolt could be the end of you. Barely any health. No death vector, nothing. Got himself the army. Hold on a second. If the army can maybe get some damage. Oh, quick interrupt on the Chaos Bolt. He might just have it. Looking for a claw and shadow stone to follow. Does he have enough here? Does take the victory at the very end of the day. My goodness. Yeah, there's just no shot. Wait, he does get himself one death strike. AMS up. Ed Hunter is going to be up next. Throwing in great. Wait. Are you playing a Survival Hunter with a bow? I was gonna say Beast Mastery for a second, but no, Survival Hunter with a bow. Okay, there it is. Fresh Hair is gonna be up next. Mom's Warrior follow versus Chill just needs one clean Mortal Strike and or Execute, and Chill Pills is done for the count. Unless this man somehow survives it. I think he's just dead to the bleeds, right? I think he's just done. I don't think he wins this. I don't think he lives this. Unless some way, somehow he can recover. But it's like, what can you do? Lichborn, get yourself maybe enough runic power, and then Death Strike or Death Coil yourself back up to full? Well, maybe that's the play. He needs a lot more runic power though. Try to go for a blind. There's going to be full army join in. Might have to go IBF here. Looking for a bit of healing, maybe? Possibly. Stone into Fresh for just a second while he's got full parry. And Chippa's having to do those hit and runs. He's still bleeding though. His health is still bleeding. Fresh taking a little bit of damage from these pets. Actually going to go stunning them. Chippa's is still bleeding profusely. Trying to go for a leap to find him. Does not quite catch him. Hold on a second. Fresh is still taking a bit of that damage. He doesn't really worry about the gold that is attacking him all that much. Chills does go for the gold sacrifice together with a death pack. So at least he's picking himself up a little bit of health. Fresh, I think, is trying to go for second win. Disarm immediately onto Chills as he goes in for that chain of ice to slow down the warrior. With that goal added in, you're not really going to be able to get any kind of second win healing. Does have himself the grippy hand. Oh, he decided, it's like, you know what? I'm good. Yep, I forfeit that one. Okay. Interesting. Silent is the last one left then. Silent. Yeah, you're the last one. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. He forfeited. Look at him shivering there. It's fine. He's just chilling. For Chilpas, that does give him at least maybe like an easier time with the duel going a little bit less long. I mean, at 7 minutes in the mark, I mean, that dampening and the rogue that's coming after you, there's just no shot. You're going to have an easy time with him at all. Gambit opening up with immediate blind, got him some double ambush. Trinket, it's out of the gouge, does give Silent maybe a potential go here. Trinketing that early, Killing Spree to follow, does get locked out of the cheap shot right after. For Silent, I think you should be able to take him here pretty easily. Got him some disarm. Unless Gambit somehow does bring up some damage. Those dance too. He does have Vanish technically. I don't know if he wants to go for like a setup with the Vanish or not. He may not have it properly set up. Because once you put the Between the Eyes on cooldown, you can't really use it with a Vanish combo. It can work. It's a bit of a weird setup. Like you can use Vanish aggressively, or you can use it defensively. You definitely will use your whole pistol shot Between the Eyes, reset it combo wombo inside of a dance. But Vanish is like, it's kind of like case by case basis. And I wonder if it's better just to use that defensively more than anything. Warrior didn't die with honor? Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I would have loved to have Fresh actually get a proper full duel all the way to the end, no matter how it ended. But yeah, sometimes you get him, sometimes you don't. Gambit, he just had no health. I think it's just over. Cheat death is the only thing that's keeping him alive. And just done for the count. Yeah, Solid just went around circles with this guy with an evasion. Hockey's is the last one left over for Team 2. The Rogues are both each left for Team 1 and 2. Subtlety versus Assassin. I think Hockey is kind of just trying to give Silent an opportunity to get the proper opener. I think because Hockey doesn't have a trinket, or Silent doesn't have a trinket, Hockey's like, you know what? I win this. Right, there's no shot, I don't. Disarm for disarm. At least you could get some dots and the poison onto Silent to keep him out in the open. Trying to see if you can get a bit of a setup. Sprinting after him. Full dots are in. You need to get him some full road and everything. Just charging. Silent going for a quick gouge. At least trying to. Maybe that or a shiv. Hawkins just needs to hold the dots in if possible. Cheap shot onto Silent. Does he go for a full go? He does go for the full go. Big King's Bane. Cheap shot to follow again. Cloak Shadows. Last second. Does remove the dots. He needs to get the road and rupture back on him. That's what you gotta do. Trinket out of Hawkins. Cheap shot on Silent. Trying to see if he can get himself a big O. Cheap shot into Hawkins. Does go for the evasion. Silent is still rotting out and dotted out. And it's gonna be a blind really quickly. Hold on a second. Does Hawkins have enough? Hold on. He just needed one more dot or two. He got a blind too. Hawkins and Silent. Silent does have a trinket back up. Hold on. That actually gives him an advantage. He's got no cheat death though. He can't cheat death. Hawkins can. Vanish is available for Silent as well if he wants to use it at this point. Cloak shot is for Hockey is really early. Cheap shot. Does he live it? Cheat death? Maybe? Oh, kidney shot. Cheer, get the ball. It's just over. Yeah, Silent does it. I'm taking him. I was going to say for a moment, like, maybe. But Silent does it and bring it back. My goodness, dude. That was a rough one. Let's see if we still got groups or if we're calling tonight, boys. Let me know. Kenderic as well as Chills. Let me know if you guys still got groups. Because it is getting... not late into the night, at least on NA region, but it is about that time where Dal gotta eat. The rogue is Loco. Hockey's is Silent. Both are pretty good rogues, honestly. Both are pretty good. Yeah. There's a limit to duels, haven't been on a bit. I think there's a time limit on the duels, haven't been in a bit. For 1v1s, they definitely, okay, yeah, there would definitely need to be like some kind of special rules, like too long and then you can't stealth anymore, or maybe like the walls close in so you can't really go outside of the walls or you just die or something, right? Something that forces combat at the very end of the day, where you can't just stealth around and just sneak the entire time, right? Something would have to be added into the game where, oh, Raptor Strike's doing damage? Nice. Is that a dual wield build or is that a single target build? It looks like it is a dual wield. Wow, they actually do as much as your autos. That is wild. Silence is not a great rogue. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Ready? Or we done, friend? Double checking with Canaric. Dual wield? Yeah, I saw the arrow next to Raptor Strike, so I guess that is the dual wield. It is crazy that it's doing as much damage as the autos though. Unlock Vengeance group lead. Oh, you're Wergonski? Or is that Baneling? Baneling. Because if Canaric is gone, we could just call it there. Yeah, we got quite a few games here back to back in NA. Actually, because I don't want to overstay the welcome, but also I'm actually really hungry, dude. I gotta get something to eat. I actually gotta get food. I'm probably gonna do some retail stuff. I want to see if Canaric is around later tonight, or if Crisis is around. Maybe we can do some threes. That could be kind of fun. But yeah, I really do hope they at some point add like a proper 1v1, rated 1v1, and just add special rules to make things like super like even, right? It would take a lot of work though. It would definitely take a lot of work, and you would need to get a lot of the community, like testing and community iteration and community feedback to make it happen. I wonder if some arenas? Yeah, maybe one day, dude. Maybe I'll stream those at some point. Having a BFD crossbow is insane though. I should probably run BFD on my classic character too. I think that's what I'll do tonight, is I'll run BFD just for a chance of the trinket. Now, a lot of the groups though, they've been doing like, hey, BFD, trinket on reserve, and it's like, I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to do that, because that's like the only thing I really need is that trinket. Or I don't really need it, right? But it will be kind of nice to be able to get it. But yeah, because I feel like as Boomkin, I'll just be able to like pump, like boss would melt really quickly. Run your own with a trinket on reserve. Run my own group with a trinket on reserve. I guess that could work, right? Because I could just main master loot it all. I don't really do like the whole like roles or whatever, MS, OS, +1 that people have been doing. I had to learn what the hell MS, OS, +1 is just the other day. This master loot the last boss? I guess so, yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, I could just let it like everything be on free roll, right? Everything is free roll. And then let's master loot last boss, take the trinket, and then just like everybody roll on all the other items. Huh. Maybe. I'll think about it. I don't know how many people would join though, you know? Unless they're like low levels. And maybe then like that could work. They have like no gear. Would it be better if I were to tank it then? Oh. Decisions. It's reset for you tonight. And it resets like Sunday, I think, so that's tomorrow. So I'll see him. I'll look into it. But yeah, we'll call it here, boys. We'll call it here for the time being. Yo, thanks so much, everybody, for coming by, man. I appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed. These duels have been an absolute blaster, boys. Every single week they have been. Every single week they're an absolute blaster. Super fun hanging out with all of you. Tomorrow is going to be Sunday, so I'm just chilling for tomorrow. Maybe I'll get some work done as well. But we'll see. Maybe Blizzard will get some kind of like a class set of changes at some point tomorrow, Monday, anything for PvP. I think that'd be really cool. I don't really know what they need to do for PvE, but yeah, we'll see what they do. Hopefully they do something, because they've been doing a lot of changes for SOD. I'd love to get some changes for retail as well. You know what I mean? Like some more ladder representation, let people queue up and stuff, right? Yeah, maybe some more defenses for Frost and Holy Deacon. Just a little bit more defense. Just a little bit more tankiness. Just a little bit more death strike power. Something, anything, right? But yeah, thank you so much. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna get some to eat. You guys have a good one. I'll try to see if I can do some classic stuff, but mostly I just hang out and do like some work on my alts and retail, which has actually been kind of fun actually. Been trying to work on my mage here and there. An arcane is a lot of fun, although I'm running into a situation where I'm drawing way too much aggro way too quickly. So if the tanks are like in the 11 to 14 bracket, because I'm just still gearing that thing, and just getting like some easy keys out of the way. Like a lot of the times tanks cannot handle the aggro that I draw, and like I'll just be hitting a boss, right? Just single target, just a boss, single target, and the tank, like there's no ads. I'm not drawing aggro from ads. They get the opener, get the cooldowns, start hitting the boss. I get my buff, I get my trinket with a big mastery buff on top of it. I set up my go, and it's like by the second or third arcane blast, like the boss turns to me and just trying to kill me. It's like in a low enough bracket where I don't die immediately, where maybe I can invis or I can like, you know, images or whatever. But like a lot of the times, like tanks are just, I'm like, tank, please. it just rips aggro from them. It happens too often, man. It's actually a bit much, honestly. But yeah, that's been fun. I'm sure as I get like higher level keys and whatnot, it's going to be easier and better, because that probably won't happen near as often. But yeah, it's been kind of fun. Anyway, have yourself a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys Monday or Tuesday, one of those two, depending if I do anything Monday. I may end up streaming Monday, or I may end up just working Monday. Next week, we're also not raiding Mythic, so that'll be interesting. That should give me a lot of free time to do stuff, and like just mostly just a relaxing week. We'll see. I'll try to see if I can stream something Monday. If not, we'll definitely come back Tuesday. But yeah, thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys all in next stream. Alrighty. Thanks for popping in. Peace.